Everybody, and welcome back to the BallGame podcast. I am the innocent bystander, Matt Sullivan.
I am Trunks.
I'm Dean.
I'm Ortiz.
I'm Chris.
Loaded show today, NFL draft, our NFL mock draft. Obviously, a bunch of NFL news to talk about, especially the quarterback carousel getting started very early. A lot of guys coming back to their teams and some situations that we definitely want to talk about. A bunch of guys getting franchise tagged, other stuff like that. So, very interesting start. We had NFL Combine as well. Interesting start to the NFL off season so far, and a lot for us to talk about. So, with that being said, I feel like we jump right into everything. Before we get into it, follow us on all of our socials in that description below. Our link tree has everything. If you're watching on YouTube, leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all the good stuff. But yeah, and with that, I think we could get right into everything, I believe. So,
If you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, if we got Apple Podcasts to work, give us 5 stars or whatever on there.
Yes, 100%. Go give us a rating. Give us a little comment in there too. Like tell us that the BallGame podcast is amazing and stuff like that. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell us we're dope.
Yeah.
tell us we're great. We'd appreciate it. But anyways, yes. So bunch of quarterbacks just got signed, franchise tagged, a lot of stuff to talk about, and of course, I think we should lead it off with the guy who was the most controversial. Actually, this is a debate, but we'll start with my guy, my quarterback, Danny Dimes. Daniel Jones signed a 4-year, $160 million contract, and at the surface, it seems like a crazy deal, and I want to hear what you guys have to say before I go into the structuring of the contract, but I do want to hear what your initial thoughts were, where you're at now, and all that good stuff. So, like, anyone want to chime in first?
Isn't he making more than Patrick Mahomes did last season or something?
Not
I saw a
even
stat like that.
No.
I saw something with
No.
Patrick Mahomes.
It's just
No.
the way it's broken down into the next 4 years. But
I saw what he has guaranteed. I saw that already.
82 million guaranteed.
Yeah.
right, and I think that
Which is
sways my
nothing.
opinion on what the deal is. $40 million when you think of Daniel Jones is a lot,
Yeah.
but when you take into account it is $82 million. You have him for the next 4 years, and you do look at the quarterback market at the moment. You got guys that will go into in a little bit, getting kind of similar contracts. So I think it's a W for the Giants. I think they finally have stability at the position for a few years at least. So we'll see what he has in the next couple. So, and if it doesn't work out, it's only 82 mil guaranteed.
Yeah.
100%.
And I mean, I agree with Dean. Anyone else have anything to say?
I think it was, if you look at the contract breakdown, they could get out of it too.
Yep.
After, 2025 they could get out of it?
Yep.
With only $9 million in dead cap. So I think hearing Daniel Jones and $160 million is going to rub some people the wrong way. But when you actually look at the contract, I think it made sense for both sides. I think in the Giants' case, I think it made a shit ton of sense rather than giving him the franchise, because that's all dead money that you can't really do anything with. So it gives them more flexibility going forward to put a roster around him. And like I said, there's an out. So if it doesn't work out, they could get out of it. So I think it was good.
So essentially, I'm sorry, Dean, before you do go. Essentially, it's a 3-year, $112.5 million contract, which comes out to about $37.5 million per season. So at $37.5 million, I believe he's right around the 9th or 10th highest paid quarterback on average annual salary, with multiple other contracts set to be signed in Herbert, Burrow, and I'm sure Lamar is going to do that as well, Jalen Hurts and stuff like that. So he will not be in the range of the 7th to 9th highest paid quarterback in the NFL for very long. Also, his cap hit for this season is just $19 million, which gives the Giants a ton of flexibility for this offseason, which was something we definitely needed. So very happy about it. 3 years, 112.5 essentially. Cut his ass after that if he doesn't perform up to standard, and you could always have a guy underneath him and developing and stuff like that. So, Dean, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, it does give them the flexibility, and they were able to tag Saquon Barkley, keep the main 2 offensive players, the only 2 really good, productive offensive players from last season on their
Skill
roster.
position, yeah.
They're able to keep them and build around. I mean, the next step is getting a receiver, whether that's through the draft or trade for the Giants.
D-Hop.
And so they have their main 2 pieces. Add another guy like D-Hop, like we were talking about, who Juju and Who else?
Juju makes sense, but
Juju.
I don't think it'll end up happening.
There's a bunch of
which
receivers
is
on the
fine.
market.
Apparently, Juju's probably staying. I saw that report.
Odell
He's most likely
Beckham.
staying.
Odell Beckham was
It's working out for
think it-
teams.
I
One
think
they
it
were
makes a
talking
lot
about.
of sense for Odell to come join the Giants now. I'm gonna
It
be
definitely
honest.
makes a lot of
I
sense.
think it makes a lot of
got
sense.
Jacoby Myers, Alan Lazard, Paris Campbell, McCole Hardman. There's a bunch of options at free agency that
I
they
think
can go
Paris Campbell on a very cheap contract makes a ton
I
of
like
sense.
Paris
for the Giants.
Campbell.
You lose Darius Slayton, but I think you
You could re-sign him.
could resign him, right? There's Marvin Jones out there who's a veteran receiver you can bring in.
There's options.
There's definitely pieces they could add.
Yeah.
And to be fair, Isaiah Hodgins was very good for us. So I
Right.
do think he's a legit guy that we're going to be able to start and play quality football for us. So,
I love Wando Robinson.
yes.
Think he got game, like the movie. He got game.
I
Great
think
movie.
Daniel Bellinger is also a very underrated
Yeah.
piece of the puzzle here, too. So
Evan Neal was a good draft pick by the Giants.
we'll see about that. He was ass in his rookie season, but
So was Andrew Thomas.
yes, no, for sure. But he showed the flashes in the second half, Andrew Thomas. Evan Neal was rough all season, but I'm going to give him a pass for that. He also had an ankle sprain and stuff. So I think the offensive line should be better next season. I think we'll make improvements. We'll see what happens there. I don't think any of this matters unless the offensive line improves. I think none of this matters unless the offensive line is better next season, and we're going to have to see how we're going to do that. But I love the Daniel Jones signing. I thought at first, when I looked at the numbers, I was terrified. I saw 4 for 160, and I was like, what the fuck do we think we're doing signing Daniel Jones to this? But then when I actually looked at the structure of the contract, this is a Joe Shane masterclass of negotiating. Fucking masterclass.
And with the two comp picks that they got the other day,
5th and a 7th. Yeah.
they have 11 picks in this coming up
Yes,
draft.
we do.
There's definitely some moves to be made moving up in the draft. They have enough picks to definitely move into another
The
third round
teens.
pick, another second round pick.
Yeah, the teens
Maybe
of the
even
first
put
round.
put a second and a third, go up to the first round again. There's a bunch of things that the Giants could do. They're in a really, really good spot
Yeah.
now that they did what they have.
They gotta come to an agreement with Saquon, though.
Yes.
I think that's very important. I like the idea of tagging him. It gives you more time to come to an agreement, but they have to bring his ass back. He has to, I was of the side of they were going to let him walk, but I honestly thought Danny Dimes was going to get the franchise tag, so that's why I
did too.
thought he was gone. But being able to give Saquon the tag just gives you more time to come to an agreement, but you have to come to an agreement.
So,
He has to be there, I think.
He also has to understand that aging running backs should not, not that they will not, but should not get that money.
I agree.
Because he probably will.
It's tough on
It's scary,
his
bro.
part, bro, though, because he's generational. So it's tough.
See, but
He
it's,
could look at it from the perspective of, I'm not like these other guys. I'm him,
see,
which
but
he kind of is.
my issue is we've already seen with running backs in the past. Like, sure, Saquon is this special talent and stuff, but we're seeing guys get drafted so frequently now in the 3rd and 4th round, and some of them 2nd round, that just blow up in their rookie seasons. Undrafted free agents have also done that. I mean, look, Isaiah Pacheco, James Robinson, when he had his rookie season with the Jags. I mean, you don't need to invest that heavily into the running back position, and it proves when you see all the top teams in the NFL for the most part do not invest heavily in a running back. I hate to say it, but I do not think that Saquon Barkley should get a big contract. I don't. And I love Saquon, my favorite player, but it's poor roster building if that's what we end up doing. Giving him big money, I don't see
Dean,
it.
you want to do me a solid?
What's up?
You want to crack that window?
Yeah, please.
It is
Yeah.
fucking hot. in
I'm
here.
dying in here. Also, Trincali, you brought up a good point, and I want you to actually expand on that. You just said DeAndre Hopkins, right?
Yeah.
So what's the trade
Slide,
compensation? What do we think he
Oh.
costs?
I don't know.
Because you can't just say that.
Well,
I don't.
could.
I don't think he makes sense for the Giants
Why not?
personally. He's gonna make a lot of money,
Fuck yeah.
which
man.
is one thing. I don't think we're in the. I don't think we're in the position to be trading draft picks for vets at the current moment. Which I don't think he costs a 1st round pick, but I think he costs a 2nd.
Well,
and I don't
it's
think we're in
tough.
that position.
I would argue your point you just made about trading for vets. Dean just said you guys have 11 picks in this year's draft. So I think
Trade one.
honestly you guys are in a position to maybe not a DeAndre
100%.
Hopkins who is going to cost
Brandon
a
Cooks.
premium. Right. You guys are definitely in position though to trade for veteran pieces on your team.
Cooks is also expensive too, though. That's the issue.
Keenan Allen's not getting moved. They restructured those contracts today. Mike Williams and Keenan Allen, they're both staying.
I kind of expected
LA.
that to happen.
I did, especially when you have a young quarterback that's still, developing, it's good to have stability at that position. So I think it was a good move by the Chargers to be able to keep their two vets.
I saw
I
the
absolutely
Vikings are going to move Adam Thielen, probably.
It's pretty interesting.
Yes, that is
He wants to go to a
intriguing.
contender, right? I saw. That's what the report said.
I mean, it only makes
Probably,
sense.
yeah.
It only makes sense. I mean, I wouldn't hate Adam Thielen and he's not going to cost much at all. I think Adam Thielen on the Giants can make a lot of sense. I think he'd be a great veteran presence for the receiver room, and he could play inside or outside. Just, I don't know, man. There's moves to be made, and I'm so happy that I could, like, for the first time as a Giant fan, say, like, I very much trust my front office right now. And also, one other thing. Sign that man Dexter Lawrence to a big-time fucking extension because he's one of the best defensive tackles in the league. But outside of that, I mean, look, I love it. I think the Danny deal was amazing. I think the Saquon thing makes sense at the current moment. We'll see what happens with that. Any closing thoughts?
I
on
mean, the
Daniel
Danny
Jones?
thing, it was the right deal. I don't know about
Yes.
amazing. Because, if he goes out, we got to remember when we're talking about Daniel Jones, he was great this year, yes, but there were also 2 years before that of garbage.
Yes.
So if he
yeah.
reverts back to that, no matter what the contract is, when you could get out of it, it's a shitty contract if he's not playing well.
Yes.
If he's not playing like he was playing this past year, it's a shitty contract.
But
you
here's
know?
my thing. I think it can only go up.
I agree. I expect Daniel Jones to build off what he did this past year, but there's always that world where he, this
Sucks.
was just a 1 year thing.
Yes. No, I agree.
I think I've said this in a previous episode. I don't think it's a crazy idea. They probably won't do it. It's not a crazy idea to draft a quarterback.
No, it's not. You could cut him after 2 seasons. You
Right.
could cut Danny after 2
If
seasons.
things
and only
go
have 9
bad,
dead
you've
money.
had a quarterback sitting there developing for 2 years, sitting behind, Daniel Jones, who's not great.
I mean, look,
All-time great Daniel Jones.
whoever has the Giants, if you really
Right.
want to think about that, you could trade up and draft a quarterback.
Right, but anytime you're sitting
Not
on
me.
an NFL bench,
It's me.
there's things to learn, vets to learn from. So they could also go in that direction.
Yeah, for sure. I do agree with that. But to the point of us having 11 draft picks, we have 4 in the first 3 rounds, I believe. 2/3, a second, and a first. A lot of our picks come in the 4th and 5th round and stuff, which still valuable, still means something, but
Those picks get packaged together.
to move up.
Right.
Yeah, no, I agree. I definitely agree. We're in a good spot. I personally think the Giants, for the first time in a while, are in a very good spot. So,
And you don't even have to have first and second round picks to make good picks. If you have a good general manager and good scouting, there are some organizations that hit up until the 4th, 5th round. So
yes, I definitely agree. That I think we found our GM to be doing stuff like that. So I'm very excited. I think future's bright. Future's bright in New York on both sides, I think. So leading up to that, actually, perfect transition. A guy that you guys were rumored to be the favorites for at one point, but did not end up getting, and that is the man Derek Carr. And his contract breakdown, he made a 4-year, $150 million deal. $100 million is fully guaranteed. So, obviously a New Orleans Saint now. What do we think of the contract? What do we think of the fit? What are our thoughts on Derek Carr as a New Orleans Saint?
I'm a little bit surprised in the direction the Saints were going. They never seem to be committed to a rebuild. They're always, every single year, just retooling. And this year, obviously, has been the biggest year in the retool process and getting a new quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
They've been trying out guys like Jameis Winston and fucking
Andy
Andy Dalton
Dalton.
since Drew Brees retired. But I feel like they've always had some pieces. Somehow the Saints are cap wizards. The cap doesn't apply to the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, because I was about to say that. They're currently $25 million under the like over the cap right now.
Right. They've
so
always
they
been
need
like
to
that.
cut a bunch of dudes.
And Michael Thomas is getting a new deal too.
Doesn't make any sense.
That hasn't
don't
played
get
in
it.
how long?
Right. Since 2019.
Hey, look, he was hyped when Derek Carr got signed. I
Yeah.
saw that. He was very excited.
I mean, I'd hope so. His quarterback was Andy
yeah.
Dalton for most of last year.
They're going to have a competent quarterback. No disrespect to Andy
but
Dalton.
I
but,
think
like,
I think Derek Carr
Dalton wasn't
deserved the
terrible last
contract.
he wasn't, but give me Derek Carr over Andy Dalton.
I definitely
think.
agree with that.
Yeah,
statement,
yeah.
yes.
I think that Derek Carr wanted to be a Jet, but the Jets did not want Derek Carr. Not
Okay.
that they didn't want him, but they wanted another guy over him.
Okay. So going to that point, obviously, if we have any thoughts on Derek Carr, you could chime in too. But like getting to that point, I think that's where you guys fucked up. I think not making
Can I
Derek
give my
Carr.
thoughts on Derek Carr before we
Yeah.
do that?
Well, I don't. Yeah. I don't think we were.
I
Gonna
think
jump
it
into the
was
Rodgers
a good deal for the Saints. I mean, you look at the Saints roster; it's a pretty damn good roster, and then you look at the NFC. The NFC is just
wide
a
open.
weak conference in a weak division. I mean, the Buccaneers are essentially out of the mix right now. The Panthers aren't really on shit, and then the Falcons aren't. I mean, I like the Falcons, but the Falcons really shouldn't be a threat. The Saints should honestly cakewalk to the playoffs. So,
I agree with
Mhm.
that statement. They
And
should
what-
win their division.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It should be a cakewalk for them. So once you get in, anything could happen. Do I think Derek Carr is a Super Bowl winning quarterback? No, but crazier things have happened. Nick Foles won a Super Bowl, so
yeah.
the roster's really good though. I think that kind of gets lost in the shuffle. A lot of people consensusly want the Saints to rebuild and stop doing what they're doing, but I mean, the roster has been right there for almost 5 years now. Like the roster's been really good, so I expect the Saints to be a dangerous team.
They hit on Chris Olave last season.
Mm-hmm.
We still have to wait to see what happens with Camaro with his
Yeah.
legal stuff.
Oh,
he
yeah,
might not
that's
even play next
definitely
season.
an issue.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
if there's one position that you could, it's just the only issue is going to be his contract because he has a big contract, and
It
if
seems to not even matter though for New Orleans. So who knows?
Is it guaranteed money?
you cannot cut him. You can't cut him at all. It's,
How much is it?
They'd save $600,000 and 17 or $15 million would be dead money. So, yeah,
Can't do that.
it's not even worth it. There's no benefit to cutting him at that point. But yeah,
Health is the biggest factor for them.
yes,
Sure.
1,000%. If you could get a healthy Michael Thomas of being 70% of what he used to be, 60% next to a guy that you now know is a legit number one in Chris Olave, it's a scary team. It's a team with some potential there,
Defense
especially
is good.
yes, solid. It
Defense is always solid. For
Yeah,
the
defense is
it's not-
solid.
It's not bad. You have
Um,
playmakers. You have guys who can. That's what a playmaker is. Guys who
Make
can
plays.
make plays.
guys who
yeah.
make plays.
Cam Jordan's one of my favorites. Like Cam Jordan,
Cam
good guy.
Jordan, man, great guy.
yeah,
They have the Honey Badger.
still got
They
the
do have the
Mario
Honey Badger.
Davis. Still have the Honey Badger. Yeah, you still have Cam Jordan,
Lattimore.
Anyamata, Davenport. Yeah,
Yeah, they have guys.
there's
There
playmakers
should
here.
be a good team. And like I said, they're gonna cakewalk to their division. I'd be shocked if they don't win their division. Like actually,
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think who's your biggest challenger? Is it the Falcons at this point?
If they make a
Bucks
trade,
are rebuilding.
eventually.
We see that. Bucks are
They don't even
Bucks
have
are
a
done.
quarterback, right?
They've
It's
Kyle
going to be
Trask.
Kyle Trask.
Yeah.
So no, they don't have a quarterback.
Yeah.
To be fair, we don't know what Kyle Trask is. We don't know. He was good at Florida, especially in his final
I
season.
think that's the problem.
sat
So-
behind Brady for 3 years. So
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see.
That'll
we'll see
only
what
help you.
happening. I think it was 2. I
whatever
believe
it was.
two, yeah, but sitting behind Brady for a couple seasons, that's definitely going to help. But
Right, you got guys like Jimmy Garoppolo and Jacoby Brissett. Let's go from sitting behind Brady.
True.
I mean, Jimmy G's been a known and proven winner.
No,
To
yeah,
this
I'm giving
point in his
examples.
career.
It
Went
wasn't
to a
being
Super Bowl.
Yeah,
So,
He did.
so like,
I named examples.
no, I know, but you said that very backhandedly.
No.
So
Very
I love
sarcastic.
Jimmy G.
Liar.
you might end up with
Mm.
him soon.
Nah, he's a Raider.
I've been saying that for a while now. But okay, so that leads us into the other point of I don't think we have anything else to say about Derek Carr. That leads me into what I was getting at before, and I think you guys messed up. And obviously, Aaron Rodgers is a better quarterback in a vacuum than Derek Carr, obviously, but wouldn't cost any draft picks. He's cheaper. You could have structured the By the way, his contract breakdown this season, Derek Carr's cap hit is only $7.2 million. The way they structured the contract is to where they have, this is what you mean. When you say that the Saints are salary cap wizards, Derek Carr's cap hit is $7.2 million for 2023. And then 2024 it goes up to 35.7 and 2025 45.7. But this season, they have cap relief from Derek Carr. He's incredibly cheap for a quarterback. So, I think it's a rough situation for you guys. You were banking on it. It seems like it's going to happen. You would hope. But
Well,
you burn the bridge here.
so I said on the show I prefer Derek Carr. You get more years out of him. He's cheaper, costs less. Yes, I agree. I said all that. I agree he should have been the number one target. But I don't necessarily think it's a mistake. And what I mean by that is Aaron Rodgers was the best quarterback available. The New York Jets are ready to win right now. That defense has the opportunity to be the best defense in the league. Give them an MVP quarterback from only a season ago and young players, two offensive players who could have won a Rookie of the Year in Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson if Breece Hall played the whole year.
You're hoping he gets back healthy.
Put Aaron
Is he
Rodgers
still an
in that
MVP
offense.
quarterback?
What's that?
Is he still an MVP quarterback though?
I mean, you'd hope so. Yeah, we saw
That's what
Aaron
you're
Rodgers,
acquiring him as. You
Right.
would pray.
and I don't think it's a mistake because you are shooting for the stars here. I wouldn't expect anything less of the New York Jets to go out and try to get the best guy available. I think that's their job. I think that they'd be doing the fans a disservice if they didn't try to get the best guy available. They're sending out their owner, Woody Johnson, Rob Saleh,
Yeah.
Joe Douglas. They all flew out to Cali to go meet, or Texas to go meet Aaron Rodgers.
Go meet up with him.
If it wasn't imminent, if they weren't all in on him, if there were any second thoughts, doubts, and they wanted to go out and get Derek Carr, these three guys wouldn't be flying out to go get Aaron Rodgers right now.
Yeah. No, I get that. I agree. I understand what you're getting at.
And yeah,
It's just okay. So I'll pose this question to all of you. This is my question to you guys. If the Jets get Derek Carr, not Derek Carr, Aaron Rodgers, what is your expectations?
This is my question.
Oh,
I asked this in the chat like 2
Did
days
you?
ago. Yeah, you answered me. You gave me your
oh
expectation.
yeah. You could go ahead. You could go
No,
ahead.
it's
man.
okay. You already asked.
But I also was,
I didn't hear him.
was gonna say what's their ceiling.
Oh, I didn't hear that
ask
either.
I didn't ask that part.
I was gonna ask both questions.
the Jets
in case
ceiling
you want to ask what's the realistic expectation? As Chris asked in the chat, yes.
with Aaron Rodgers on the Jets.
Yeah.
And what is their ceiling?
It's a good question, Chris.
Thank you.
The ceiling of the New York Jets with Aaron Rodgers on the roster is winning the Super Bowl.
I agree.
Straight up.
I disagree, but continue.
They're
Expectation.
in a tough AFC, but once again, you get into the playoffs, anything could happen. You have Aaron Rodgers, you have the best defense in the league.
You put Aaron Rodgers on this Jets team, that's the best roster he's played with in how many years?
I disagree with that statement. That's so not true.
I don't know.
That's so
From top
not
to bottom?
How is it so not true?
From top to
I'm
bottom,
so-
when?
about?
Those
No
other Packer
disrespect.
teams in the past were really good, but
2
this-
years when they choked against the Niners.
no, I know that team was really damn good. This Jets team is legit, bro. They're literally a quarterback away.
Like we said last episode, they were winning games with Zach Wilson.
Look, I'm not disagreeing with that statement, but I'm just saying the Packers of 2 years ago when Aaron Rodgers was atrocious in the NFC Championship against the Niners and they lost 13-10, that was the best roster Aaron Rodgers has had in a very, very, very long time, and I think it is better than this current Jets roster that he would be stepping into. That's my opinion.
It's tough to say before they hit the field, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I think it stacks up right against it, though. This Jets roster is damn good, bro.
It is, but you had Devontae, you had a great offensive line, you have Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon,
And the defense was great.
and then the defense was top 10 in the NFL.
Yeah.
So,
You'd both the Smiths.
yes, you had Jair.
Amos was playing
Amos
well,
was
so-
playing amazing, like the best safety in the league.
The Jets also made a minor trade to bolster their.
I love
their-
that trade.
Their
I think he's-
depth. The Jets got Chuck Clark.
Chuck
from the
Clark
Ravens
was a
I
fantastic
think Chuck
trade
Clark's
for
a
you
damn
guys.
good player.
for a 7th-round
For
pick.
a 7th-round pick, that was unbelievable.
Joe Douglas masterclass.
That was very
yeah, I
good.
think
Yes,
that was a good trade.
especially because you guys need safety help.
There's no way on earth Lamarcus Joyner is on that field consistently for the Jets next season.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah, no.
Jordan Whitehead, he was bad, but I could live with Jordan Whitehead. I cannot live with Lamarcus Joyner. And I don't think they're done at safety either. I think they draft a safety for sure. For
Okay.
sure.
That's fair. Yeah, I would honestly agree with you on that one.
Yeah, but in terms of ceiling for the Jets, I think it is Super Bowl. I think they'd slot in for me. I mean, I'd have to really look at it, but right behind the Chiefs are the obvious favorites in the AFC, as they should be. Then you have the Bills and Bengals in whatever order you want to have the Bills and Bengals, and then I think you put the Jets right there.
If the Bills end up losing 2 of their top guys in their secondary, there's a chance the Jets become better than them.
Yeah, Jordan Poyer's,
Gone.
I think, gone.
Yeah.
I think gone.
I was seeing the Giants for him all day today.
Also, Tremaine Edmonds
Bro.
is also gone, right?
But here's the
Could
thing.
be.
Poyer said, I don't want to live in a state that's taking half of my money.
Oh, then he's not
anymore.
going to the Giants.
So he is
Yeah.
done with New
No
York.
chance.
you would be staying.
He was on
Yeah.
a podcast
So
and
he's
he was
going.
like, I'm done.
So he's going to
Um,
Miami.
Maybe.
Or
I mean, any
Dallas.
states that don't have
Going to the Cowboys.
taxes. I mean,
Yeah.
essentially, yeah. He could end up on the Cowboys. That'd be a great move for the Cowboys.
But no, I think this Jets team would, for me personally, slot in right there at that 4 spot in the AFC. I think with Aaron Rodgers, they're better than the Chargers. I think they're better than the Jaguars.
I think the Jags are coming.
It's tough. I think the
Pause.
Jaguars are going to be really good, but
Don't look at me like that.
bro, it's fucking Aaron Rodgers. Like,
Right. And I think there's a lot of teams in the NFL, more than any other league, that you could say that their, what do we call it?
Ceiling?
Their ceiling is the Super Bowl.
Ceiling.
Their
is the
ceiling is the roof. Yeah.
Jinx.
Jinx it
I
back,
think
go get
there's
Cadillac.
probably 10 teams that.
well, especially
their
in that
ceiling is the Super Bowl.
AFC.
Right. I just think.
And in the
think
AFC,
you could have said that.
the goal is
honestly.
just getting into the playoffs.
Yeah,
You
in
know,
the
I
AFC,
don't
you're
agree.
gonna look at like almost all 7 teams aside from the Dolphins with their 3rd string quarterback. But I mean, who was the 6th seed in the AFC last year? The Jags? No,
Yeah,
the
but
Ravens, right?
the Ravens were the 6th
nobody.
seed, but-
Nobody. Okay, if
But if the
Lamar was
Ravens had
healthy,
Lamar, right, we're looking at them differently.
possibly yes. But the
The Jaguars put up a great game against it. They weren't a contender, but
No disrespect to the Chargers, but no.
all these teams are getting better too.
Yes.
In the
no,
AFC,
for
so it's
sure.
like-
yeah.
In the next 3 years, we're gonna have 7 teams in the because all these teams are young and getting better. We're gonna have 7 teams in the AFC that could legitimately win the Super Bowl in the next 3 years. All these teams are young and they're not going anywhere anytime soon.
Not even in the slightest bit. That's
Right.
that's the best. Honestly, the fucking AFC.
The
playoffs are
NFC,
gonna
the
be
NFC is
ridiculous.
what it is, but in that AFC, man,
And if
It's a
I
dogfight.
hate to say it, if Deshaun Watson figures out how to play football again, those fucking Browns are not going to be fun to play either.
he's
so-
gonna figure out.
Forget
how
it.
to
You
play
forget about the
football.
Browns because Deshaun Watson didn't play, but yeah.
So yeah, the Browns.
coming.
The
The dog
You
pound.
have, you have the Chargers too.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. No, the AFC is tough, but the Jets should be right there with Rodgers. I think they're right there with anyone. They could compete and beat anyone.
Okay,
Right. They can go toe to toe with any team in the league.
so what's their ceiling? What's their realistic expectation?
Well,
What
ceiling
view?
is championship, and then expectation at least a playoff win.
I
Okay,
agree, 100%.
what do you think?
I agree with Trunks. I say divisional round is like the floor, and then obviously Super Bowl is the same.
Because if you bring in Rodgers and you don't win a playoff game, I think that's a fail. You have to
That's what I was
I
gonna
know
say.
like making the playoffs is also a big step for the Jets because they haven't been there in a while. But it's Aaron freaking Rodgers. He's held to different expectations than other quarterbacks in the league. And like I said, this roster's up there. However you want to slot them with one of the best rosters he's played with in his career if he gets there. So yeah, they have to at least win a playoff game.
yeah, yeah.
Making the playoffs isn't enough.
I think their ceiling is. I think their ceiling is AFC Championship. Expectation is
I need to get that printed and put on a card.
I like that.
what is that?
Emmanuel.
It's a
Oh, that's
Emmanuel
actually
tarot
dope.
card.
That is. Do you say tarot?
It is a tarot.
Tarot card.
It's a tarot card.
It's like tarot.
Did you say tarot?
Is it like
You
not?
say tarot.
Isn't the T
Nah.
like silent?
No.
Happy
it's a
National
tarot
National
card.
Women's Month, guys.
Yeah,
Word?
It's a tarot card.
it's tarot.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
fuck you.
Happens, man. It's an
Let's
L.
go, Trunks.
It's an L for me. But yeah, okay.
Why
I
you
think,
wouldn't think the ceiling on the Jets? You're the only one. You don't think the ceiling is a
I
Super
think
Bowl?
the ceiling is the AFC Championship.
I agree. I mean, that's
the same
that's ceiling.
thing.
No, I don't.
but it's
agree. Never
not.
mind.
So you think there's no chance if the Jets make it to the AFC Championship
Who
that they
can't they
win that
beat?
game? What do you talk? What do you mean?
I'm just saying. I think their ceiling is the AFC Championship.
can't
right.
they
So you're
beat?
saying they can get there,
I don't think
but
they
they're
beat
never
the
going to win.
Chiefs. I don't think they would beat a healthy Bills. It depends on if they lose Jermaine Edmonds. I think that's a big deal as well. I don't think they beat a healthy Bengals squad.
Well, they have to beat one of them to get the that game.
Yeah, so they can't even get to that. Pretty
Yeah.
much.
So you're saying one playoff win?
That's their ceiling.
I think making the AFC because it depends. If you do
It
end
all
up in the
depends on the
wild
seeding.
card,
It all depends
if
on
you
the
end up in the
seeding.
wild card, I think you guys can win and make it to the AFC Championship. But I just think the AFC Championship is your ceiling. I don't know how I'm gonna predict who they fucking lose to, but I'm just saying like
Nah,
I
say it.
think
No,
their
I get it.
ceiling-
Winning 3 playoff games is tough.
Yeah,
There's a big difference between winning 2 playoff games and winning 3 playoff
What if
games.
they go out and win the division?
That'd be huge.
I mean, you still need the 1 seed.
Well, you end up versing worse teams.
You need the 1 seed
To get the bye.
to get the
Right.
bye.
Yeah, I understand that.
So you're playing the wild card
I
round
didn't say
unless you're
anything
the one.
about
I'm just
playing less
saying.
games, but an
I-
easier
I-
path
even if you
instead of being the wild card.
Yeah, no, that would
Mm.
definitely help winning the division.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a dogfight in that AFC East. Don't count
Seeding
out the
matters.
Dolphins.
Seeding definitely. Yeah. It's Jesus
Well,
Christ.
okay, if you're the Jets and you strike out, and Aaron Rodgers just says, "I'm not playing football anymore," and he doesn't sign with anybody, and he just goes on his merry way.
I've always
Goes
seen
back to the
signs.
woods.
Into the sunset.
What
Yeah.
happens to the New York Jets,
They cry.
There's a
Yeah, they're
guy-
super sad. They get Jimmy.
who just got?
Sam Darnold's coming back.
Well, there's a guy who just
be nuts.
got.
That would be.
Well, what do you call it? What Lamar Jackson got?
Exclusive franchise tag.
He got an exclusive franchise tag.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
I think you guys would be
the Jets
dumb
could
not
either
to
make
go
an
for it.
offer. So if the Jets
I
make an
think
offer,
even with this Aaron Rodgers shit going
You give
on,
that
you should be
motherfucker the
offering
I
bag,
him more
bro.
money,
completely
bro.
agree with that.
Here's the
statement.
problem.
I don't
Give that
Here's the
motherfucker
problem.
the bag right now.
Here's the problem. This is why nobody is offering Lamar Jackson a
I
contract.
guess,
right
yeah, we'll
now.
transition into Lamar now.
The reason why teams are not giving him a
Yeah, as well.
contract is because every team in the league is telling the Ravens, no, if you're gonna have him, you have to negotiate your contract. Because in turn, other teams
I don't think that's what it is.
sending them a contract, the Ravens are matching whatever anybody else gives
That's
them.
not true.
That is 100%.
I'm telling you right now.
That
that's
is the
not
reason
true.
why they did this, Matt.
I'm telling you right now
Because-
that's not true. No, they did it because they can also get 2 first-round picks out of it.
Mhm.
That is a big deal. If someone else wants to sign him, at bare minimum, they will be getting 2
I understand
first-round
that.
picks out
But
of it.
now, if they lowball Lamar Jackson and they bring him back, there's no bad blood. Now, if he gets paid lower than he thinks he should have gotten paid, it's another team that offered him that contract. He agreed to it. So they matched that
But
deal.
I think Lamar's made it. Sorry to cut you off. I think Lamar's made it very clear he's not agreeing to any contract unless it's the money he wants.
And at
So
that
like
point,
he's
the
not
bad
going to
blood would be
agree
there.
to a low ball
So I
contract,
don't-
whether it's from another team or not.
I agree with that. I don't think that the reason is that NFL teams are looking at them and being like, no, you got to negotiate a contract. I think the reason is NFL teams have some pause on what he wants. He's looking at that Deshaun Watson contract and saying that is what I deserve at bare minimum. That is what I deserve. But what people are going to realize is that Deshaun Watson fully guaranteed contract was the anomaly. That's not happening again. I don't think Lamar. I think Joe Burrow can get that from the Bengals. I think Justin Herbert maybe gets that from the Chargers. But the Watson situation, there was no reason that he should have gotten that type of money.
So, but
And then Lamar is also injury prone. We've seen now he gets hurt.
Why are the Atlanta Falcons so willing to throw Deshaun Watson $200 million guaranteed,
I agree with this.
but cannot go out and trade for Lamar Jackson or give him a contract? Why are they out on Lamar Jackson? It
think
doesn't
they're-
make sense.
I think
So
it's
I
a
think the
smokescreen,
thing is that-
personally. I don't think it's facts.
I think they're trying to reset the quarterback market. The GMs and owners are looking at this like we have leverage in a sense.
But
Yeah.
that's
We
what
have-
I'm saying. They're saying, Ravens, negotiate your own contract. You guys have to set the market. The Atlanta Falcons aren't going to go ahead and give another guy $250 million so that, you know what I mean? They're not going to do it. They're going to say, Ravens, you guys you can't let us do the work for you, because if it's a contract that's not crazy, the Ravens are just going to match it. And you know what? The Cleveland Browns did all the work. Not Cleveland. The Atlanta Falcons did all the work to fucking put a contract together, negotiated with him, just for the Ravens to say, "Oh yeah, no, he's ours."
Which one?
See, but
see.
here's the thing. It's worth your time to do that because you don't have a guy. The Falcons don't have a guy. The Panthers don't have a guy. I'm not saying it should be the Panthers. They don't even have the money for that right now. But the Falcons don't have a guy. What were the other teams that said they were out? The Raiders are another team that said they were out. You don't have a guy.
The Dolphins said they were
The
out.
Dolphins said they were out. No disrespect to Tua, but you don't know if you
Lamar,
have a
it's
guy.
Lamar.
Right. So it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Bottom
Wait
line.
for another team to pay him. Who's to say Lamar even wants to play there anymore? If
That's
they match it.
also my thing.
Why would he want to play there?
That I think is the
He
biggest
doesn't
fear.
want to play there.
No.
I think he's done with Baltimore now. I think he does not want to be
It's
involved.
fucked
I
up.
hope
It
he-
makes no sense though too, because it's like, I mean, I guess on every team's end now, because we're hearing all these teams are out on him, but on Baltimore's end especially, like, what else was this man supposed to do? He's come in since day one and been the perfect franchise quarterback. Is
Model citizen.
Is he a little bit injury prone? Sure. Is his play style a little bit different than other quarterbacks? Sure. But, I mean, like, this guy has done everything he was supposed to do.
You also haven't given him the weapons
Right.
to let him throw the football as much as he is capable of doing. Your number one receiver last season was Marquise Brown. Your number one receiver this past season was originally slotted to be Rashad Bateman. He didn't work out. He got injured. And then it was who? Devin Duvernay? You signed Deshaun Jackson in the hopes that he would save your team? Mark Andrews is amazing. Don't get me wrong. But you don't have anyone to take any pressure off of him.
The other reason why teams might not be offering a contract to Lamar Jackson right now is because Baltimore has 5 days to match a contract with Lamar Jackson, and in that space, teams lose their cap
space
for free agency. You're handicapped
Yes.
going into free agency, so these teams might be saying, "Let's build our team first, see what money we have left with what the guys we got and wanted, and then we'll see where he's at." Why are teams going to go into free agency $40 million with no $40 million less than they would have had?
Yeah, and then you
but
no
just not
guarantee
even
you
get him, right?
No guarantee
So,
you get him.
You know, I could see what that being a reason.
I get it, but it's the quarterback position. Any other position, I agree.
No, I agree. I think the Jets should hop on the Lamar situation right now. I think instead of I would drop Aaron Rodgers right now to go get Lamar Jackson
I
at
agree.
this very second.
For 2 first-round picks, too.
I agree. It's Lamar Jackson.
That's,
Yes.
By the way, that's also less than what Russell Wilson got in a trade, less than what Deshaun Watson got in a trade. You're losing 2 firsts, but that's nothing for your guy.
Bro, Russell Wilson.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the issue here. That is the issue here.
The Broncos
Russell
gave
Wilson
2
and-
firsts, 2 seconds, a 5th, Drew
Yep.
Lock, no offense, Shelby Harris,
Yeah, exactly.
with $161 million guaranteed.
And then guess who outplayed him? A guy who also got paid.
Lamar Jackson's 8 years
Shout out Gino.
younger and has been better.
Yeah.
So what is happening? Why is Russell Wilson getting all of that, but Lamar
was
Jackson's
also-
getting shafted?
Okay, at the time also, we all looked at Russell Wilson as if he was one of the 7 best quarterbacks in the NFL.
And we're looking at Lamar Jackson
As
we
one of
looked
the 7 best
We looked at him
quarterbacks
like
in the
that
NFL,
last
yeah.
season too.
Yeah, no, he's probably a top 5 quarterback in the NFL, honestly. And that's the thing. I agree. I think teams should be just absolutely sending everything they possibly can at Lamar. I don't think that he's going to have a contract that absolutely resets the market, but I think if a team were to come to him and offer him $43-44 million a season and guarantee 80% of it, I think Lamar is talking, and I think Lamar is going to accept that type of a deal.
Lamar also represents himself.
Yes, that's part of the issue here, too.
Unfortunately.
It's part of the issue here. You need an agency. You should have an agent. No disrespect. I'm sure he's great at doing what he does, but at the same time, look at the situation we're in now. So, I don't
It's
know.
a shame that it had to be Lamar.
I agree.
Because, like I said, he's done everything right.
And as an
Lastly,
MVP.
yeah, the other quarterback that we can mention briefly, just because good vibes, Geno Smith signed a 3 years.
Gino.
$75 million contract. $40 million was guaranteed. Average annual salary of about $25 million. There is no full details of his contract just yet in terms of year by year, but
Good for Geno Smith. He earned it this season. That's all.
He wrote
Yeah.
back.
He did right back.
he also has $30 million in incentives, so can earn up to $105 million.
These boys really lost.
Yeah.
They're really not going to make the tournament. Preseason #1
UNC?
team, not going to make the tournament, bro. Embarrassing.
My God,
All right, buddy.
bro. Oh man,
Kind of crazy.
Embarrassing,
tough
bro.
one.
Disgusting. Oh, my goodness.
Yuck.
But yeah, shout out Geno. That's really all I think we had to say on the Geno Smith signing. It's just good vibes, man. Like he deserves it.
Did you guys see the Rams are shopping Matt Stafford?
I literally saw that they were committing to him as
I saw
their
that too.
quarterback
When was that?
an hour
Today.
ago
Really?
when I was
Yeah.
at the gym.
I
yeah.
also saw today they were shopping him, so I don't know.
I don't know, a lot of shit going around. Like they're probably they're saving face at a press conference. You probably just say like, "Yeah, Stafford's our guy," or like, "You have to. You're not gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna trade him." So
Trade him for Jared Goff.
they would do it now. Actually, no, probably not. But yeah, that was the quarterback market there. That was
If he does get traded, he's a Colt, by the way. But anyway.
Why?
Stafford.
Yeah.
I don't agree. I think the Colts are done with that quarterback. We'll talk.
I don't
about
think
that.
they're done. I
We'll
think they
talk.
would do it a fucking again.
I think that Chris, you have the Colts, correct?
I do over the Colts.
Okay, so I'm sure we'll be talking about what they have planned for their draft or what they have planned for their offseason a little bit as well. But no, I think they're done with their going for
Their
veteran
veteran
quarterbacks.
quarterback?
I think they're done. I think they're done. They're ready to settle on a guy and be happy with a young quarterback that'll develop with this
Get their
team,
new
so.
Andrew Luck.
So yeah, other guys that received the franchise tag. Obviously, we just mentioned Saquon, Josh Jacobs, Tony Pollard, 3 running backs, and then the last 2, Daron Payne for the Commanders, one of the best interior defensive linemen in the league, and Evan Ingram, who had a breakout season with the Jacksonville
Did.
Jaguars. So
Go Evan.
shout out those guys. Hopefully, you agree to a long-term deal. And yeah, that's that. That was all the signings that happened this past week. A lot of interesting stuff to come from this free agency period for the NFL. So
Dalvin Cook's not taking a pay cut. I think that's interesting. I don't know.
oh boy,
Could get traded.
probably he might. It's just tough. The running back market's going to be so rough.
Yo, I
Nobody
don't know
wants
how to
pay them.
pronounce your name, but the dude with the Bills logo in the chat, Amicus, we see you, bro. We haven't been looking at the chat, but we see you.
What up,
Lamar
man?
could offer half a point to agent, and an agent would take it because of size of contract. No excuse. Brilliant move by the Ravens, he says. I don't know what that means, but
Brilliant move, giving him the
transition
Kind of
tag, yeah.
No, that was the best move they
Yeah.
could have made.
Mhm.
I know Sweezy says
Best move. I think,
he's
was tag,
confused
trade him.
how Geno and Daniel Jones are getting paid, but Lamar isn't.
Oh, Sleazy, you're a Pats fan?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Shout out the Pats, man.
I think he's from there because he's a Celtics fan too.
Oh, it makes sense. He's from Boston.
I
Sleaze.
think.
Or in the
Maybe
area.
he's not from there, but maybe he just likes their sports.
Damn.
I think the best course of action for the Ravens was simply tag him and trade him. Like, I mean, I think you could get more in a actual trade than you would with the transition tag, but they're saving their worst case scenario in this case.
I just feel like on both sides, like you just had to get a deal done.
I
Like
agree.
from the Ravens' perspective, like Lamar Jacksons don't grow on trees. No, but seriously though, say he goes and signs with another team. Sure, you get 2 first-round picks back, but how long is it going to be before you hit on a quarterback that's an MVP? He won a fucking MVP unanimously.
Yep.
Right.
Like, when are you going to hit on a quarterback that's going to win MVPs unanimously? I
That
don't
shit
know.
just don't happen, man. It just doesn't
Yeah.
happen.
Oh, Sweezy just said QBs with 96 plus passing rating and 100 TDs in their first 61
Do
starts.
not.
Lamar,
hit the
Pat Mahomes, Dan Marino, Aaron Rodgers, and Deshaun Watson.
Those dudes don't hit the market, bro. Actually, yeah, Deshaun Watson, but that's a different case.
And he
That
said
is
he's a
special.
Tom Brady fan, but when he left, he stayed loyal to the soil.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Respect that.
I respect that a
man.
lot.
Respect, man.
Like, I'm not a Cavalier fan.
Nah.
what?
What?
We're all LeBron fans.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Would
You
you,
don't
say
even play for
LeBron
the
is your
Cavs.
favorite player?
Yeah.
LeBron's not my favorite player. I like LeBron.
Well, I'm just saying we're all LeBron fans. We didn't just shut up.
Shut up, Dean. Don't tell me to shut up.
Yeah.
You weren't
F
talking.
you, Dean.
I was telling.
All right.
You said shut up, and I don't know.
I think
who
we
you're
can
talking
work our way to our main segment of the day now. Speaking of the NFL offseason, in about, I think, 50 days, 49 days, something like that, the NFL draft will be occurring. Combine just happened. Very interesting. We have like 245-pound defensive linemen running 4.3s now,
Yeah.
which is terrifying and makes no fucking sense, if I'm being honest. So, yeah, we decided that we'd come up with our own mock draft. I'm going to start with the first
Yo.
overall pick.
To clarify, first team in college basketball history to miss the tournament after being ranked as the preseason number 1 since the field expanded to 64 in 1985.
Congrats.
Yeah, you made history.
You made history.
You did make history this year. Not the history you wanted, but you made history. So congrats, guys. But yeah, I'm going to start with the first overall pick. We're going to go around the table. So every 5th pick, like say, for example, I would have 1, 6, 11, 16. In case you guys
I have the
didn't get
second
that.
pick. Trunk says 3. Chris says 4. Ortiz says 5. It's going in that direction.
Yeah.
And we're doing trades, so it's essentially like the teams that we have the picks for, we are their GM. So
We are those teams.
I've picked 4 and 9. If I wanted to, I can make a trade with myself between picks 4 and 9. We're the GMs of the teams that we own their picks. So
Yes, sir.
But if you're going to make a trade with the team that between 2 teams that you have, the others would have to approve of the trade as well. So just throwing that out there. So it's
much
fair and it
everything.
makes sense, all that stuff. And with that, I think, is the first overall pick.
You're on the clock. I have a trade offer
Oh,
for the
shit.
first overall
The
pick.
phone's ringing.
Here we go.
So
Who's calling?
we the Carolina Panthers,
Ooh.
we have picked 9 in this draft, and we would love to move up to pick 1. We have a package of the 9th pick,
Yep.
the 39th pick in this year's draft, our first round pick next year, and our second round pick in 2025. And that's our offer for the first overall pick.
It's a pretty good offer.
It's real solid.
That is
So
a solid
solid.
offer.
I love it.
Is that the
It's a
only
no-brainer.
Is that the only offer on the table?
I'm not offering anything.
It's the only offer on the table.
Yeah.
Okay, Trunk. So I'm gonna ask you a question.
What's up?
You have the other Detroit Lions pick, correct?
Yeah, I do.
I made a certain video not too long ago, and I'm just saying, if that is the best offer on the table, and I do think this is a possibility.
If you have something in mind, yeah, lay it out. Let's see it.
I was thinking the Lions give 6, 18, and a 2024 first round pick for this number 1 overall pick, trade up, and see who they would draft. I
Feel
would,
the prophecy of the Lions dynasty.
yeah.
I do like that.
So
That's what I said in the chat when I found out he had 1 and 6. I was like, the prophecy is getting
I do.
fulfilled.
Yeah. See, I didn't really think about anything about the Lions trading up because I didn't have the 6th pick. I
Yeah.
had pick 18, but like I'd be for it. You are the Lions dynasty, man. If you want to do it, I'm on board.
See-
It makes
see-
sense for them.
because it does, but I also don't know if it's gonna happen. I think they.
This is our
It does.
mock draft.
It's up
yeah.
to us. We're
Yeah.
the GMs, bro.
Yeah, we are the GMs, and things could happen in our GM world that doesn't happen in
All
the
right,
real
so
world.
so Chris, I'll ask this. Instead of the 2025 2, and the pick 39, do the Panthers currently have a 3rd round pick this season?
Pick 61 be the third round?
Yes.
Yeah, we have one of those.
Okay, so
Would 60?
if I were to take away 39 and a 2025 2 and replace it,
Wait,
yes,
61 would be a 2.
that's still a second
61
round.
would be a
That's
late
that-
2.
Yeah.
Be a much later 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So take away
Replace
the
it with
take away the
replace-
2025 second.
Yes.
And
the 39th pick, replace that with the 61st overall pick, and a 2025 1. So your next 3 first round picks
a third.
and just pick 61. So 3 firsts, pick 61. Next 3 years of first round draft picks, pick 61.
Trading up 9 spots. I feel like that's a lot of spots.
There's a lot of spots. It's more than 8.
Nobody else has an offer.
But at pick 9, I'm not sure we're gonna get our guy.
Doesn't make sense for me to trade up right now.
Okay.
Not for.
We'll do it.
Okay.
We'll do it.
All right. So
What about
trade
the
has been
Lions?
completed?
What about the Lions dynasty?
the Panthers now
Getting
own the
3
first pick in
firsts
the
and a
draft.
second.
So the Panthers receive the first overall pick in this year's draft. The Bears receive pick 9 in this year's draft, pick 61 in this year's draft, a 2024 first from the Panthers, and a 2025 first from the Panthers. So now am I drafting at
Yes.
pick 1 or you draft?
Yep.
Okay.
Now we swap.
Okay.
Wow.
Congrats.
So at pick 1, the Carolina Panthers will be selecting Bryce Young out of Alabama. He's been my quarterback 1 all season. He, in my opinion, is the clear quarterback 1. He didn't perform at the combine, but it doesn't even matter. I've seen enough. There are concerns about his size, but I said this on the last pod when we talked about the prospects. He's been the same size his whole college career, and it kind of just became a big concern after the season ended. I just trust the talent. So we're taking Bryce Young number 1 overall.
So the number 2 pick, Dean, the Houston Texans are now on the clock.
So with my first pick in this draft, the second overall pick in the draft,
Would you be open to a trade?
I'm not going to be trading this pick.
Okay.
I'm the Houston Texans.
You are the Houston Texans.
And this is the guy that I wanted anyway. I wouldn't have traded for the first overall pick to get this guy. I'm taking C.J. Stroud.
Yep.
I love C.J. I love how he played in college. I loved him on Ohio State. 41 touchdowns to 6 picks this season, 3,600 yards, an 88.9 QBR. He balled out. He was really, really good. Not as good as his season prior, but hopefully he can get back to that. I think he's a perfect fit in Houston in their timeline.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I have
With
the
third overall.
overall pick.
I would like to make an offer.
Oh God.
Well, who's on the clock?
really?
Yeah,
What team is on the clock?
Yeah,
clock? I got scared for a second, honestly.
I am the Arizona Cardinals with the third pick. And you have an offer?
I'd like to make an offer.
I don't know if I'm going to take it because
CJ Stroud.
but
I'm the Raiders at 7.
this was who I was thinking of trading if my pick was gone.
So I'm the Raiders at 7, and I'd like to give you that 7th pick.
Oh, I would imagine.
I'd like to give you our 3rd round pick this year, the 70th overall pick. I'd also like to give you a 6th round pick, the 214th. And next year's 3rd.
So what were the final details of that?
The 7th pick,
7th pick.
the
You
70th.
should write this down.
Yeah,
Raiders 3rd rounder, the
So,
70th.
70th overall pick. 7 and 70 right now.
70.
6th round pick, 214, and a 2024 3rd.
Okay.
To move up 4
So
spots.
Trunks, you have a certain team, right? And we just spoke about it.
Yeah,
The Detroit Lions.
the Detroit Lions.
I have 2 first-round picks. You have the second one.
Yeah.
As the Detroit Lions, I'd like to offer you a trade of pick number 6 and pick number 6. Fuck, this is tough. I was gonna say 16. I don't know why I was about to say 16. Okay, so
Gotta hold it in.
I offer pick number 6 and pick number 18. Now I ask you a question, Trunkali. Do the Cardinals have a 3rd round pick?
You
this
can't
year?
trade somebody else's pick.
He's the
Well,
Lions.
I'm the Lions. If I agree to it.
So you have to agree to it on both.
So
Yeah.
so
and then
you
you
have
guys
have-
would
yeah.
also have to approve of it.
Yeah. What was your question?
Do you have a 3rd round pick?
Let's see. We have.
This is an important question. What picks do
If
you
it
have?
wants to load with my bad service.
Do you want me to check for you?
We have pick 66. Yes.
Pick 66.
Third
Okay.
round.
What about after that? Do you have a 4th round pick?
Yep, we have all of them. Yep.
Okay. I'll give you picks number 6 and 18 for the 3rd overall pick and pick number 66.
This is tough, man.
As
All
the
right,
Detroit Lions.
fine. I'll give you Jarrett Stidham.
Oh. 6 and 18, 3 and 66.
It's like, if I'm being honest, I wasn't looking to trade the pick unless the guy I wanted to draft wasn't there. And the guy's here. So it's a tough call to make. You said the 6th pick, right?
Yes, and to be fair, number 4 seems like it's going to be quarterback as well.
Yeah.
I don't think he was looking at quarterback.
No, that's what I'm implying. I know he's not. But if you were to move down to 6, you also have his offer. So
How
you
about
could accept
this?
that as well.
How about this?
Let's hear it.
I got an offer for you.
What is it?
I'll give you the 7th pick. I'll also give you a 2nd round pick this year, a 1st next year, and a 2nd next year. Give me Kyler Murray.
Oh. Nah.
So the 3rd overall
I'm not
pick
going to do
and
that one.
Kyler?
I'm going to pass on that one.
All y'all was saying we got to do realistic
Or
draft.
just-
Now we're
or
trading
you're-
Kyler
No,
Murray.
I don't want the pick.
Whoa.
Not the
Time
pick.
out.
I'm just giving my pick to you.
He's
Oh.
he's
Let's hear it again?
saying for Kyler, he's not even taking the
one.
3rd overall pick. He wants Kyler.
And I'm keeping the 3rd overall pick.
2 firsts,
Okay.
2 seconds.
All right.
I'm not really looking to trade Kyler.
Okay. Cool.
All
All right.
right.
It's fine.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, obviously, I'm not you, but
Yeah.
we could talk about it.
We could talk about it.
I would accept that in a heartbeat if I were the Arizona Cardinals personally. Personally,
I'm
I
not
would
looking to
accept
move
that in
on
a
yet
heartbeat.
from him.
Okay.
No, I get that.
It's his franchise guy.
Yeah,
my guy.
that's fair.
All right.
I also still have that first trade on the table if you were thinking.
I'll do that trade. You know what? I think I'm gonna stand pat.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fair.
I'm gonna stand pat with my pick.
Who are you taking?
I said I was only gonna trade it if he was gone, but you traded the first pick, so quarterback was taken. I'm gonna take the edge out of Alabama, Will Anderson.
Fuck you.
Respect, man.
Yeah. Best defensive player on the board. They just lost J.J. Watt. They need to build that defense back up.
Hey, Chris, you're
Yes,
not
sir.
moving.
So we're gonna take our guy.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be moving.
With the 4th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts select Will Levis
Yep.
out of Kentucky.
Yep.
I like Will Levis as a prospect. It was a really tough decision between Levis and Richardson, man.
Yeah.
It really came down to the wire for me. I just think I like Levis's arm talent more. I think he's slightly more developed as a passer, and I trust his passing going forward. They both have cannons of an arm. They both have, this dude's 6'3", 230. Like, he's ginormous, mega. Anthony Richardson's getting the Josh Allen comparisons. I'm not going to lie to you, after watching the tape, I see more Josh Allen in Will Levis than I do in Anthony Richardson. I don't even have a comp for Anthony Richardson because I don't see anyone.
We don't know anything.
Yeah, I don't.
We
I haven't
just
seen
don't
anyone play
know.
like that. But Will Levis, I mean, bro, when I talk about a cannon for an arm,
Yes.
there's only a few guys
Yes.
in the NFL who have the arm, just raw arm strength that Will Levis has. So
He also didn't have the best supporting cast there. That needs
you
to
know,
be factored in.
his stats went down a little bit this year, but he lost a lot of guys. He lost Wandale Robinson. Kennard was the other guy he lost.
Yes.
So that Kentucky team wasn't that great.
No.
But I trust in this Indianapolis system. He's gonna learn. We have some building blocks already, so I think that's our guy moving forward. Will Levis.
Okay, Ortiz.
Well, both the players that I was looking at.
Before
Obviously,
you consider that, I have a trade offer.
I also have a
Yo,
trade offer.
oh
Let him
my-
say the team.
Sorry.
I am the Seattle Seahawks.
Okay.
Yo.
So I want the 5th pick. And again, I'm coming with the Detroit Lions. 6th overall pick and the 55th overall pick. So 1st and a 2nd and move up 1 pick in this year's draft.
I do have to think about that one.
You have a trade
Say,
offer.
say that again.
So I'm giving
Hold
up
on, hold
the
on.
6th
Let-
overall
Let me
pick
write this down.
Okay.
and the 55th overall pick.
Okay.
Minnesota's pick. So a 2nd and a 1st to move up 1 spot.
Okay. I'll give you the 7th pick. The 70th pick, our 3rd round pick. Our 5th round pick, 141. And next year's 5th to move up 2 spots.
So say yours again. You gave me the 6th and a 2nd.
55th. Yeah.
55th. And
So
you're
second
giving
round
me the 7th. You're giving me
7.
a 3rd.
Yeah, 770. And then 2 fifths this year and next year. Or you could just stand pat and draft.
I know.
So,
You know what? I'll throw an offer at you.
oh
Of
boy,
course.
I'm the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I'm gonna write this down.
I've been writing it down.
Okay.
So I'm the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we'll give you pick 19 in this year's draft, pick 50 in this year's draft, a 2nd rounder, pick 82 in this year's draft, a 3rd rounder, I think, or 4th. I don't know the math.
It's a 3rd.
3rd, and then a 3rd next year for the 5th pick. So the 19th pick in this year's draft, 2nd in this year's draft, a 3rd in this year's draft, and then a 3rd next year.
One
For
and
the
two,
5th pick.
three.
Not change my offer.
Yeah, I'm sticking with mine.
Also sticking with mine.
Sully, say your offer again, just so I have them all written down.
Okay,
And I
6.
can look at them.
Pick number 6
Mhm.
and pick number 55 to move up the 1 spot.
It is.
You made that bet. Yeah. You're crazy,
What, he
bro.
showed you the...
Oh, yeah,
My
shit.
the thing hit.
You're
by the way.
crazy.
What is it? Let me see.
You're a fiend. God damn.
I double my money every day.
Bro, every day. Every day.
That's
he does it.
crazy.
It's
Nice.
crazy, bro.
Just hit.
Trunks just made $700.
He's on a roll, this kid.
Congrats.
Yeah, he's killing it recently.
Don't send your bets to no one.
I sent
Yeah.
it to Sam today. Yes.
Oh.
Did you?
Still
Wow.
hit.
Yeah.
So,
And
Don't send your bets to anyone else.
so
Can you send me your bets?
No. Yeah.
So you're giving me the 7th, the 70th,
Yep.
and then
A 5th
a
this
5th,
year.
So
and a 5th next year.
So 131 this year, and then a 5th next year.
move up 2 picks, yeah.
There's a lot of enticing offers on here.
Yeah, it's the most trade offers that anyone's gotten.
I know. I wasn't expecting any, in all honesty.
So
Don't do it.
Yeah. Hmm.
This is interesting.
this is.
Did you guys expect Tampa Bay to want to move up?
Not at all.
I
know.
genuinely
That
did
was a
not
surprise.
at all.
No,
That was
I'm
very
honestly
surprising.
flabbergasted.
because I think I know who you're going to take.
Ooh.
We do need a specific
Yeah,
position here
yeah,
in
you
Tampa,
do.
Florida.
And there
Yeah.
is one guy that's on the board who I was 7th.
I also wanted to keep my first round pick for the Lions. Got a lot of options here, buddy.
I know.
Sam texting you how hyped he is.
How much longer do I have on my clock to
All
decide?
right, we'll
on?
give you
Texted
like
me that he was so
30
scared
seconds.
that Paulo wouldn't score once in the fourth quarter. He already scored like 4 times.
I gotta check on
And you're
mine.
the Bucks, right? You're the Bucks. You're the
Raiders.
and you're the Vikings.
The Lions.
Lions. Why did I think the Vikings?
I'm giving up the Vikings second round.
Ah, look at me. I knew.
The T.J. Hawkinson trade.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, I. In a third next year. Put down one. Get.
I think you could do it, buddy.
It's between 1 and 2. Trunks, pick a number 1 and 2.
2.
You also don't have to do any of them. You know.
I
You
know.
can make the pick.
No, I do like the trade offers that I'm getting for this 5th overall pick, as the Seattle Seahawks. And
Don't take them.
Trunks, you said number 2.
I don't know which is which.
All right.
I'm
5
taking
seconds.
the Bucks. I'm taking the Bucks
Okay.
trade offer.
Really?
All right.
Yes.
Oh shit.
What?
That's wild. I thought
number 2?
a second round pick to move up one spot.
I didn't
That's
think
a
you'd
lot.
want to move down to 19.
Wow. So the
Damn.
Fine with
Yep.
us.
the Tampa Bay Buccaneers trade pick 19, pick 50, pick 82,
That's wild.
and a 3rd round pick next year for pick 5 in this year's draft. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at pick 5 select the quarterback out of Florida, Anthony Richardson.
Mhm.
Simple. The Buccaneers get their guy. I didn't think this would happen. I thought about it like last minute. I was like, you know what? I'm going to try and trade up for pick 5. And look at us. We did it. We got Anthony Richardson on my computer.
Congrats,
It's taking a while to load. There we go. It loaded. Anthony Richardson is home.
Congrats.
Okay. I don't believe there's going to be many more trade offers.
I think that's it, honestly.
That's going to be it. But yeah, with the 6th pick, I have the Detroit Lions, and with the 6th pick in the
Wow,
2023.
I don't draft again until 24.
In the 2023 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Christian Gonzalez, cornerback out of Oregon. I had pause on this pick only because of the fact that Devon Witherspoon tested incredibly well. Actually, no, he skipped the combine, but he was phenomenal in college.
Christian Gonzalez tested
Fantastic.
really well.
But that's what I was going to get at. But Christian Gonzalez tested incredible. 4.38 second 40, 41.5-inch vertical, 11'1" broad jump, and not to mention he had the production in college as well. He's a baller, 6'2", 201 as well. Just elite size for the cornerback position, and Lions needed one, and they got one. So him and Jeff Okuda are going to be dangerous. Dean, you are now on the clock.
So I'm the Raiders with the 7th pick,
You are indeed.
and I'm so screwed.
Your plans got fucked up here.
You were expecting.
I
to
didn't
trade
think
up, right?
all 4 quarterbacks were going to be taken by this.
Oh,
pick.
yeah.
I did not think that was.
I
I
didn't
didn't.
think
I
that
didn't think my trade offers were. Both my trade offers were going to get rejected. Wow.
I can't believe Tampa Bay moved up to pick 5.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean,
They
that
must
was
have
a
really liked
surprise
what they
to the
saw.
draft.
We liked what we saw with Anthony Richardson. He set the world on fire at the combine, man.
Yes,
we
he
needed
did.
him.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, the
Like
Seahawks
if I
good.
were to pick the 6 best players, not best, 6 guys I would have drafted with the Raiders pick, all 6 of them got drafted. All 6. I would have taken Christian Gonzalez, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, there's another corner there who had elite production in college. So it's tough. From here, it's very difficult, I will say. Yeah, it's a tough pick for you, buddy.
I'm sorry, Raiders fans. I let you down.
Definitely let them down.
For sure.
All right. I'm going to take Devon Witherspoon.
Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
I
makes sense.
had a feeling it was gonna go
That
all the way around
sucks.
to
That was gonna
my
be my pick.
Yeah.
It's the right
Well-
pick, Dean.
All right.
Thanks, I guess.
So
It is a good pick, Dean. Don't. Yeah.
That was really disheartening, honestly.
yeah,
I had so much hope for that Raiders pick.
that screws me up a little because I'm gonna do something here, but I'm still gonna do it and figure it out after that.
Oh yeah, you do it, man.
So, pick 8 is me, and it is
Who is
the
me?
Falcons.
Nice.
So I also have another pick later on in the draft, the Ravens. So if it's approved, my trade offer is the first round pick this year, which is the 23rd pick
Okay.
from the Ravens. First round pick next year. And 2 seconds. One next year and one the year after.
So 2024,
For-
2025.
Yeah. For Lamar Jackson.
2 firsts and
2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
There's so many unknowns. That's the issue.
It's our mock draft.
But yeah,
I
it is.
approve. I approve.
But I think that's interesting.
Go
Lamar
get him
Jackson is
done.
now is now a fucking
Lamar
Atlanta.
Jackson's now a
Lamar
Lamar.
Jackson.
Lamar
He's now
Jackson
an
is
Atlanta
officially
Falcon.
a Falcon.
Wait, hold on. Let me do this in my computer because I'm doing
Okay.
it on PFF. So you traded pick 8,
Yeah, I fucked that one up.
pick
Um,
pick 44.
first round pick next year, and then a second round pick next year, 2024 and 2025. So just one pick this year.
So the 8th pick this year, the first and second next year, and then the second in 25
Yes, sir.
for Lamar Jackson.
So now that just fucks me up a little because
Wait.
I was hoping there'd either be a quarterback here or Witherspoon would still be here.
Wow, Lamar Jackson just got traded to the Atlanta fucking
Jesus
Falcons.
Christ.
This is
That's
insanity.
wild. What the fuck? Imagine like it actually just popped up now, like the Atlanta
Wow.
Falcons have offered Lamar
Well,
Jackson.
you know what this does?
What does it do?
I have the Ravens pick later in this draft. So now the course of history has changed.
No, you don't.
What? Yes, I do.
I have the
What?
Ravens.
He said
pick.
what?
No, you do not.
Yes, I
Oh.
do. Pick 23.
Pick 22. There is no Dolphins pick.
Yeah. Oh, so you're beat, bro. You can't even do that.
What do you mean?
You're a fucking idiot.
But the pick.
There's only 31
but the
picks in this
Dolphins
draft.
pick is.
The Dolphins don't have a pick.
Well, I know, but it was their pick was
Number doesn't exist. 'Cause they
It
don't have a
was
pick.
number
21. So wouldn't I still
No,
have
because
23
the
as
Dolphins.
The Dolphins
no, the
pick
Dolphins
is-
gave up that pick. There's
Yeah.
only 31 picks in this draft.
damn.
So Lamar Jackson is not an Atlanta Falcon. by
Wait,
the
but
way.
you didn't trade pick 23 anyway. The Ravens, you didn't trade the Ravens pick.
No, I
That's
Oh, wait,
no, no,
you
no.
did?
Oh,
you
wait.
traded my pick? You can't. I'm
Wait,
saying
wait,
no.
no,
wait,
no. So
Didn't
you're
you? Wait.
offering him a trade.
wait.
Yeah, the trade is offered.
Here's-
Wait.
Here-
Oh.
Here's where the mix-up happened. Trunks thought the order of the draft was still intact with the Dolphins at 21, which would then have the Ravens getting pick 23.
Yeah.
Which is the
So
Dolphins
Trunks
don't
thought
exist.
he owned the Ravens pick.
Yeah,
but
so
I own the
basically,
Ravens pick.
Trunks
you
is
are
an
the
idiot.
Ravens.
So you're
I'm the
offering-
I'm not an
Ravens.
idiot.
No, but now
But-
you're offering pick number 8, a
It's the
future
same,
first,
yeah.
and 2 future second round picks
To me.
for Lamar Jackson.
Yeah,
So you're offering that to me right now.
I guess.
You're the Ravens.
No.
I figured we were doing this where
We
like
really
that Miami
thought-
pick is still there and the other
no.
picks
Why?
are
Why
why
would
would
we
it be
do
there?
that? It's
because
not there.
that was the order. I don't know.
But it's not there.
So what? We were just gonna skip pick 21.
So whoever had
Yeah.
pick 21
No.
was beat. That
Yeah.
would have been me.
Damn.
Sorry, you're beat,
Oh, shit.
brother.
Wait, no.
Well, really, I'm beat because I was supposed to have the 32nd pick.
I'm the only one here that has.
Okay, so wait,
7
hold
picks, I
on.
think.
Now I gotta trade this stuff back on PFF.
All right, so I guess the Falcons are making a pick instead.
Yeah, you are.
Sorry, that was really my fault. I didn't understand what was happening until it was already done.
Yeah.
And why are you saying no?
Why am I saying no? If I'm the
he doesn't
Ravens,
wanna.
why am I getting rid of Lamar Jackson?
Because he doesn't
Yeah.
want to be there.
So
I understand that, but in my if I was a GM, I'd work things out with him, pay him his contract, make him happy.
It's too late.
Wow, that sucks. So the
He told me it's
Falcons are
too
on the
late.
clock.
Why would I,
guess
trade
the
Lamar
Falcons
Jackson?
are on the clock. All right.
Am I wrong?
No.
It's
Well,
your
yeah.
team.
It is my team.
Got back 2 firsts in 2 seconds.
All right. So you know
All
what?
right, hold
Instead-
up, hold up.
Oh
Bring it
my
back,
goodness,
bring it
bro!
back,
Come
bring it
Oh
on.
my god.
You, can make a counter,
Oh.
but you could also counter, by the way.
Make your pick, whatever.
All right.
I don't care.
We are making our
Not do it.
pick.
Trade for Lamar.
Make it happen, fellas.
someone
I'm
do
not trading
something.
for Lamar. I'm trading Lamar.
Trade is
I'll just
do
make
it.
my pick
Do
right
it.
now, Dean.
Okay.
your
It's
pick.
okay. All right. With the 8th pick in the draft, the Falcons are taking edge out of Texas Tech, Tyree Wilson.
Phenomenal selection.
It's a very
My
good-
favorite prospect in this year's draft.
Thank you. Thank you.
Why Tyree?
We got
Tyree's
to build
terrible?
this defense up. It's simple. Our defense sucks, and he's going to be the start of something great.
Word.
Yep.
Okay, so now I'm on the clock with the Chicago Bears pick that I originally had traded, and it's pretty obvious what the Bears need. They either need weapons or they need to protect their quarterback of the future in Justin Fields. And there's a certain guy, the best offensive tackle on the board still. He can also move inside to guard. He's very versatile, that being Peter Skoronski, tackle out of Northwestern. But you can put him wherever on the offensive line, and he'll be elite, in my opinion. So I take him with the Chicago Bears pick at number 9.
Nice.
Thanks, man.
And the Philadelphia Eagles, with the 10th pick in the draft, will be drafting outside linebacker Lucas Van Ness. No, inside linebacker. Yeah, no. Was he inside or outside?
He's an edge.
He's
He's
an
an
edge
edge-
rusher.
edge
Yeah,
rusher.
he's an edge rusher.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, I
a very
think.
good player.
Yeah, I think what the Eagles need to build on is just get younger, and just the pass rush will just continue to be elite for years and years to come.
Lucas Van Ness, nice. Fair enough. They might lose a couple of their edge rushers this
Exactly.
in
I
this
mean,
free agency
It's
period.
nice. Just throw him right in.
So
Go right into the fire.
yeah, I mean he could develop there as well.
He has no choice.
Yeah, he's a solid player. This is early for him, but yeah, he's a solid player. Okay. Who? Oh, I am the Titans. My apologies. So at pick number 11, I currently have the Tennessee Titans, and this is a tough one because of the fact that I think that the Titans would be inclined to go wide receiver, but this would now be 2 straight drafts of taking a first-round wide receiver. But then again, I don't see any other. Okay, we need to put this out there. It's kind of tough when you have arguably the best defensive player on the board, or in this entire draft class. But obviously, he has legal troubles currently, and I'm talking about Jalen Carter, and I'm not going to dive too deep into it. Jalen Carter would have been off the board within the first 5 picks, most likely, I'm assuming. But obviously, he's falling because of legal troubles at the current moment. So just want to put that out there. With that being said, I think at number 11, the Tennessee Titans will take, in my opinion, the best wide receiver in this draft class, that being Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Wow.
God damn it.
Damn
it, man. What? No. Why are they taking a receiver?
It's crazy, right?
They have none.
It's insanity.
They just took Treylon Burks.
Yeah, but you have nobody.
They just cut Robert Woods.
Like, what?
They also have
Oh,
the rest of the team's not good. Damn,
Man, I'm dead.
bro.
Can't believe they did that.
That's a good pick.
Well, I was gonna.
Thanks, man.
I have the Texans next pick. And
Dean's just getting
I was
fucked.
gonna.
Pair up the team.
I was gonna pair C.J. Stroud and Jackson
Hell
Smith
nah.
and Jigba.
Make a trade for him.
Just wasn't meant to be, bro.
That was like
You could have traded up to make
so
it
much.
a tight
trade.
guy.
That was so
You
much
can-
cooler
yeah,
than
you
what
can
you
You
still
did.
still can trade.
Trade it.
No, bro.
So
Why?
much cooler than the one.
I'm just
you-
gonna take Quentin Johnson.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
God damn it, bro.
Sorry, bro.
I just think he's the best receiver
is
on
like-
the board. Your draft is falling apart.
Like I thought this was gonna be fun.
I'm not having fun.
Nah, I'm having fun, but like it would have been more fun if I got.
All right, so this is interesting because Dean, this is your actual team in your heart of hearts, but obviously not your team right now. That being Trincali's draft pick. So what do you think? Side note that they will do with this pick at number 13. Do you think they're keeping this pick? Not going to be involved in the Aaron Rodgers trade, all that good
If it's
stuff.
not involved in the Aaron Rodgers trade, which I don't think it will be.
Out of all the prospects remaining, who would you want the Jets to draft then?
Paris Johnson Jr.
Okay.
Need a tackle. Need a bolster the offensive line.
Are you taking that into account over there, Trincali?
Wait, Dean, I'm sorry.
well-
Who did you draft with the Texans pick?
Quentin Johnston.
I am taking a tackle if I don't trade it. But
Or if I was the Jets, I'm sorry.
no, you're talking. Go.
I do want to hear your thoughts.
Yeah.
If I was the Jets, I'd maybe there's a world where Jackson Smith-Jigba is still on the board. You take him if he's still
I
there.
agree with that statement.
Pair him up with Garrett Wilson. You know, if you get Aaron Rodgers and you keep that pick, that really you cut Corey Davis. It really solidifies that core.
Former
Jackson
teammates, by
Smith.
the way.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Garrett Wilson and then Elijah Moore. It's elite. That
Yeah.
becomes elite.
Yeah, I agree.
Those are my thoughts. What do
All
you
right,
think?
Trunks. I heard you said you want to trade.
Mr. Packers GM.
Yes.
Hello there.
Hi.
So I see that you have a disgruntled or whatever he is quarterback
I do.
named Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, he's
And-
somewhere.
My team, the New York Jets.
Uh-huh.
We would love to bring him in.
Oh, wow. What
Yeah.
package do you have in mind?
So,
What package do you have in mind?
all right.
My boy turned robot.
So I will give you this pick that I'm hopefully not going to make right now.
Okay.
13th pick in the draft, along with our 4th round pick, which is number 113,
Okay.
and a 2nd round pick next year for Aaron Rodgers, and your 5th round pick.
Oh, Sleazy goes.
That's-
Chris types like an evil villain.
I'm doing my research right now, man. That was funny.
So hold on, run that trade back. So for Aaron Rodgers and the 5th pick.
Aaron
Oh.
Rodgers and the 5th round
Fifth
pick
round
from the
pick, or-
Packers. I will give you the 13th pick
Mm-hmm.
right now, our 4th round pick, which is 133, and next year's 2nd round pick.
Jesus.
I think personally that's going to be more than what they'll actually offer.
Yo, MRGQ232. What up, bro? We see you in the chat. Nice to see some new faces. in
Appreciate y'all
here,
for
man.
showing out,
Yeah,
man.
for real.
Thank you.
Nice to see
Thank
some
you.
New faces.
But yeah, I don't think that's what the Jets will end up giving up. I think it'll be less, but this is our hypothetical world.
Yeah.
So like it's
Yeah.
interesting to see what you offer.
Well, I guess because Aaron Rodgers is not going to go anywhere else. He's either going to retire or he's going to go to the Jets.
Honestly, yeah.
I have no choice
you
in the
should get-
matter.
You should get something for
All
him,
right.
you know?
I have a trade offer.
Oh, boy.
Here we go.
Actually, no, I have to
You
wait.
can't.
I can't.
Yeah.
Wait.
What?
Can I do it before? No, I can't,
What do
right?
you mean? You can offer.
Deal's done.
Oh,
You took too
Deal.
long.
Wait,
whatever.
so what was the deal?
So
what
the
was
Packers get
I was
the
gonna
13th pick,
on the
Hold
with the Steelers.
the 4th round pick this year, which is 113, and next year's 2nd round
I
pick.
think you did well. If you're the
And
Packers
the
GM, you're
Jets
happy.
got
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers and the Packers' 5th round pick, which is 152.
So the Jets got their guy.
Aaron Rodgers and 152.
Yes.
So the Jets get their guy, and now the Packers have picked number 13
We're winning it all,
and
baby.
15.
We're winning it all.
It's nice.
So the
yeah.
Packers are on the clock at 13.
Yes.
Yeah. Now I have to think about something.
Have fun.
I didn't expect that. To
You got
be-
2 picks now, man.
I know.
It's interesting. You could do a lot with this.
I forgot. Did we trade that Lions pick or no?
No, we did
No, you
not.
still have it.
Cool.
We still have that pick.
Does anyone want the 13th? Offers are up for the 13 or
Okay,
15.
let me see what teams I have.
Who'd you pick for the Lions? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Look at the timing. It's impeccable.
He doesn't even.
Look at that timing. That's
Well, you guys all said okay, and then I accidentally said okay.
Because you didn't answer me.
Oh, you spoke to me?
Yeah.
I didn't hear you.
He goes,
Who did the
oh,
Lions pick?
You spoke to me?
Who did the Lions pick?
Like he
Christian
wasn't on the same
Gonzalez.
level.
Corner out of words.
You spoke to me?
Yeah. All right, I hate y'all. I really do. I hate you all.
okay.
All right. I was thinking of trading up, but with Dallas, Chargers could also use some players here, but I think we're okay with letting the board fall. the way it'll fall.
So you're not making an offer for 13 or
I'm
15?
not going to make an offer for either.
Anyone else? Before I have to struggle and think. No? Okay, let's struggle and think.
Let's struggle.
I'll see if I could draw something up
Bro.
for the.
2 pointers
second
just said
pick,
Chris has to get away from the pain of UNC losing by talking about football. That's crazy.
Wow.
Bro, come on, leave me alone, bro.
Got him.
It's all right. I'm an Arizona fan starting today. And Baylor.
Hold up.
Oh,
Might
man.
have
I wasn't
something
even
for you,
thinking
but-
about it, bro. And now I'm sad again. I was thinking about this draft, but now I'm pretty disappointed.
Okay.
Preseason number 1.
Ortiz,
No tournament.
I have a trade for you.
Okay.
We ain't dancing no more.
I am the Los Angeles Chargers. Okay.
Okay.
I think,
Okay.
personally, that the New England Patriots will be drafting Joey Porter Jr. at the next pick.
Okay.
I'm sorry. What teams would you take?
Take anyone yet?
No one.
I'm intrigued at.
with 13.
No one. I haven't taken anyone at 13 yet.
I
I've
would
been
like
struggling
to
and
offer,
thinking.
I would like to offer you the 21st overall pick.
Okay.
So how are you taking Joey Porter?
I'm not taking Joey Porter.
he's
I
not. I'm-
that name never came out. of my
He's
mouth.
speculating. I'm
Oh.
I'm the Patriots. He's speculating that we're gonna take Joey Porter. I don't know what intel he has. I don't know what he saw, but
You know.
Chris, you're leaking your picks.
yeah,
your
I guess
sources.
it got leaked, bro.
But I think he'll be taken before my pick anyways. So, and I really like Joey Porter, and I think pairing him with Asante Samuel would be great. So I'll offer you the 21st overall pick, and to move up, I'll offer you a 2024 second round pick.
All right.
I'm gonna do you one better.
Oh.
Okay.
I
I'll
like
give
it.
you- I'll give you.
That's a good
Love how I
offer, though.
start
That's a good
things,
offer,
yeah.
though.
I'll give you the Steelers' 17th pick.
Okay.
Say your first pick that you offered first.
Pick
The
21.
21, yeah.
Okay, you get the 17th pick.
Mm-hmm.
Next year's second.
Oh boy.
Next year's fifth
For pick 13.
for pick 13.
Interesting.
Anyone else have any offers?
I'll give you.
Don't.
Is there a counter?
I'm the Vikings. I'm gonna give you pick 23.
Okay.
Our second next year. And our fifth next year.
So his offer, just worse.
Our fourth next year, not our fourth. I didn't hear what he offered.
All right. I do have a counter.
Can you only counter if he answers first?
Yeah. Do you like my trade?
Fuck you, Trunks.
Are you saying
Hey.
yes
No,
to any
it-
of the trades?
Trunks,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't like your trade
Okay.
compared to the other two that
That's
I
fair.
received.
I'll give
2
you the 20
pointers. We got an NBA episode coming out first thing tomorrow morning, and then Tuesday morning we're filling out our bracket.
Yes,
so
sir.
a lot of stuff to talk about, but football is just as important as basketball, sadly.
Stay tuned, man. Okay, so I'll give you 2 fourth-round pick, actually a fourth and a fifth in this year's draft. So 21st overall pick, a second-round pick for next year, and then picks number 124 and 157.
And Dean, your offer was to move down to the 17th, a second for next year, and a fifth.
And a fourth. No, and a fourth the year after that.
Giving you a fourth and a fifth this year, second next year, pick 21.
The Green Bay Packers are going to trade this pick. And they're going to trade this pick to Mr. Dean Wagner.
The Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah,
Pittsburgh
knew that one was
Steelers.
coming.
Congrats.
And
Good offer, Dean. Good package.
and with my new pick,
Wait, hold on. Slow down. Slow the.
It's now the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Do you see them anywhere here? Steelers?
Yeah, 17. Oh,
So what's the trade? Pick 17.
It was pick 17, a
second next year, a fifth
second
next year,
Fifth next year.
and a 2025 fourth.
And a 2025 fourth for pick 13.
Yes.
interesting.
Okay.
Who you got, buddy?
I'm taking Joey Porter Jr.
I fucking shouldn't have said it.
No. I literally had him as a target for the Steelers but he was going to be taken, and the Steelers need a corner. They need secondary
I agree.
help.
He's a
and,
baller.
And Joey Porter.
Joey Porter Jr. is a baller.
He fits right into
Baller.
that defense. The Steelers are going in a good direction, I think.
Very deep corner draft, by the way.
Yeah,
Yes.
very.
So yeah, whoever leaked that information about the Patriots wanting to take Joey Porter at 14 was absolutely correct. we wanted Joey Porter. Joey Porter fits right into what we do here in New England. We play a lot of cover 2-man press coverage, and Joey Porter's phenomenal in that regard. Super long arms, which helps his recovery if he does get burnt off the line. So
ran a 4.46, so solid speed.
yeah, so Joey Porter was definitely
Bless
a
God.
player we wanted,
Bless us
but
all.
Also, never got targeted in college. 30 targets his past season, 15 catches, and he was dominant. So yeah,
That leak seemed to be fatal.
wow.
Yeah, honestly,
Wow,
it
man.
did.
yeah.
I just
Sorry.
pulled that. I pulled that out of my head. I just had a feeling. Wow, nice, fire.
But no, I mean we're gonna go with the who I think is the best tackle in the draft. We're gonna take Paris Johnson out of Ohio
He fell a
State
little bit.
here to New England. Bolster up that O-line for Mac Attack. So yeah, Paris Johnson to New England. Good player. Some nice size to him, some girth.
All right, Ortiz.
Oh, the Packers are officially picking again.
Yeah, the Vikings are calling back
Oh boy,
Here
with
we
the
go.
same exact offer they offered for the other pick.
wow, stays on the table.
So it would be
That's
the.
good value.
Yeah, it's not
What
bad.
was your offer again?
It was
Which he's getting all the offers today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's getting a bunch of
the
they be
23rd pick from the Vikings. Our shit. Wait.
He just keeps moving down.
good. I mean, hey, it
I'm
accumulates
bro.
a bunch of picks.
Yeah, my
Ortiz-
draft
Ortiz
capital for the
falls
future.
out of the draft.
And to be
20
fair,
it's
the goal.
if Green Bay are to trade Aaron Rodgers, they're starting a full rebuild. It makes sense to
Mhm.
just continue doing stuff like this. So, especially if they see a player that they think they could get later for
Yeah.
value. I mean,
Like the player I'm looking at now. I think could fall.
yeah, exactly. It's all
So-
about playing the board.
So I just want to hear the rest of his offer. So pick 23.
23, our 3rd round this year, and our 4th round next year.
Sure, third and fourth for next year.
No, 3rd this year.
Third this year and
4th
fourth for next year. Give me it. Let's do it.
Wonderful.
The Packers we're
What's the
accumulating draft picks.
Vikings pick 23.
Hold on, slow the phone, my brother. So the Vikings trade pick 23.
Uh,
To the Packers
Pick.
pick 15.
pick 23, pick 87,
Okay.
Imagine the draft had
and
this many
our
trades.
4th round pick next
It'd
year
be the most
it
entertaining.
could. No, but it could.
And your
Like,
4th round pick next year.
Mm-hmm.
for pick 15. Is that what it
this
is?
is
Yeah.
wild. We've had a lot of fucking trades.
So the Vikings are now on the clock at pick 15.
Yes.
Vikings are indeed.
What up, Joe
on-
Cruz, my brother?
Wobbles.
What's up, boy?
The hell was that?
I was.
All right, so the
You went like
Vikings.
this.
I
are
saw
on
him
the
today.
clock.
Actually, saw you today, Joe.
You
You
both
s-
sides of your head. That was
terrible
great.
server, by the way.
And we are going to take defensive lineman out of Pittsburgh, Kalijah Cansey.
Yep, good fucking pick, Trick
Good
Alley.
pick.
Thank you.
Take.
Thank you.
You traded up as the Vikings, correct?
He did
Yeah.
Yeah,
indeed.
nice. Love that.
Thank you.
Good pick, man. All right, so that was actually what I was going to take here for the Commanders. But with that being said, I have the Washington Commanders at pick number 16, and it's tough. But there's one other corner on the board at the current moment that I like a lot. I think. Do it. I'm going to take Deontay Banks out of Maryland
Oh, okay. Good.
to the Washington
okay.
Who
Commanders.
did you have in mind?
Why would I tell you who I had in mind?
Why? Yeah. Why would he say that?
I don't know.
Deontay Banks is a good player, though.
Might want to.
Tested well too.
Yeah. So now it's Ortiz with pick 17, right?
Yeah. You have the Steelers pick at 17.
I
The-
do.
The Packers.
For the Packers, yes.
Oh yeah.
So for my first pick with the Packers, pick number 17, I'm going to take tight end Dalton
Kincaid.
Kincaid. That guy.
Good pick.
Yeah, I feel with the loss of Aaron Rodgers, a good safety blanket tight end who could make people miss down the field is
My
Gonna
boy.
be
Good pick.
Great pick.
big for
Great pick.
Mr. Love.
Nice safety blanket
Solid.
for Mr. Love. Absolutely.
It's tough though. This is a very good tight end class.
Yeah.
3 guys that I honestly think you could have went with here at tight end.
I like Kincaid though.
Mm-hmm.
Ortiz was right. Could
He's elusive.
make plays up
Yes, yes, he
in
does.
the open field. Yeah, absolutely. Great pick.
Wonderful pick.
By the way, Deontay Banks tested better than Christian Gonzalez in every single metric
Yeah.
at the combine. That's crazy. While having almost the exact same measurements and stuff. But yeah,
So pick 18 is
The
it's you.
Lions. All right. So with our first pick, we took Christian Gonzalez to improve our defense, and we are going to continue that and take D lineman out of Clemson, Brian Brees.
Breesy, yeah. It's a
Breesy.
good pick. A lot of potential there for
I don't know.
Breesy.
Brian
just-
Breesy.
Why him?
Like a whole lot of potential there for Breesy.
So
Yeah, why him, Trincali?
Because he's a great defensive lineman out of Clemson.
Out of a team that produces a
We
bunch
need-
of great defensive
exactly,
linemen.
yeah.
Like
Obviously, the
Cleveland
Lions need help on their D line. So
like Cleveland Furrow.
exactly.
Yes, a miss there. Vic Beasley, another one.
So-
But yeah, Breesy's just been injured a lot during his college career. That's been the biggest issue for him. If he stays healthy, he's a
These
good
are
player.
both you, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So Ortiz is back-to-back picks here for the Seahawks at 19 and 20
Yeah.
after the huge trade with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yes. So for my first pick number 19, I'm going with cornerback Cam Smith. Cam Smith wasn't taken, right? I don't want to.
Nope.
Corner, Cam Smith. Wow. Okay.
Cam Smith. Nice.
And now I have to think again for the 20th pick. So offers, if anyone.
Tested incredibly well as well. Everyone's tested well now. There it is. Cam Smith. Yeah, there's no offers, I don't think.
Okay,
I have?
give me 1 second because I had an idea, but my player was taken before. So
Who's gonna do it?
Someone's going to at some
I
point.
was thinking of it.
I am too. Honestly,
I think it's time.
it's time.
Yeah.
Who's on the clock?
Well, Ortiz
Not
is on
yet.
the clock, but so he's up next.
yeah,
Who's on the clock?
I'm on the
Ortiz
clock.
is on the
again.
clock right now. Pick 20 to the Seattle Seahawks. I like the Cam Smith pick. Think he'll play well alongside of Tariq Woolen.
Mhm.
Ooh, honestly,
Yeah.
this would make
We got
sense for me. Maybe I trade up for your pick.
So
What team are you?
I'm sorry. What receivers were taken? I just want to make sure I
Jack
so
don't.
Johnson
the
and
receivers
Jackson
that are-
Smith.
Yeah, the
and
receivers
Chip
that are
Cook.
remaining: Zay Flowers, Jordan Addison, Josh Downs,
Jalen Hyatt.
Jalen Hyatt, another one. Yes.
Keyshawn.
Keyshawn Boutte.
Kayshawn Boutte.
Zay
No,
Flowers,
he
you
ain't
said that?
going in the first round, bro. There's no way.
All right.
Because I'm thinking about taking a receiver for this pick.
All right, Ortiz.
Oh boy.
Is there an offer for pick number 20?
I have an offer on the table.
Of course.
Actually, wait, no, I'm not sure yet.
Okay,
Go through your thinking
what?
first.
You know what? I got an offer on the table because I think there's one team that would be willing to actually do this, and it's the one team that I think always takes these fucking risks and takes these guys that have problems. That being, I don't even think he's going to get picked in the first round personally, but this is the team that I think would take the shot on him. I'd like to trade up to pick number 20 from the Dallas Cowboys at pick 26. I'll give you pick number 26. I'll give you our second round pick for next year and pick number 90 this year, our third round pick. So 26, a second round pick in 2024, and pick number 90 this year to move up to pick
Which
number
picks? Which picks?
20. 26. First of all, the other teams would not be hearing all this information.
Yeah, well, we're here. We're in our own draft room together.
But
That is a very compelling offer.
So-
I will have to say that.
26, the second round pick for 2024, and pick number 90 this year, the third round pick from the Dallas Cowboys.
the Cincinnati Bengals will give you
Of
pick
course, it's this team.
28, pick 92 this year, third round pick, and our second next year.
So literally just worse picks.
No,
Yes.
Literally worst pick.
Are they?
Mhm.
The
Yeah,
exact
All right,
same
never mind. Wait.
package. but
Oh.
worst pick.
I should have just let him
Pick-
rock.
Pick 28.
I would have seen if you realized.
Yeah.
Our second round this year, pick 60, and our second next year.
That is better. So first and a second, and then
Another second.
another second for
I'll
next
give
year.
you pick 162, but that's it. That's
And
the fifth
your
round.
your offer was pick number
26,
26.
so 2 slots higher than him. Pick
Mhm.
number 90 this year. Pick 162 this year, and a second round pick next season.
Mine's 1 first and 2 seconds.
I know. I'm trying to think. It's the Seattle Seahawks.
The Seattle Seahawks.
2 seconds.
You got to remember, you just traded for a haul of picks in the future, too, from the Buccaneers
I did.
out of that 5 spot.
Also
I
true.
did. Do I want
There's a
to
lot
this
of
pick?
fucking trades, man.
This is awesome.
It's our world.
yeah.
This is
been
our
fun,
world.
man. This has been a lot of fun. Because
I hope you guys listening are keeping up with everything.
Yeah,
It might be
it's
a
a
little bit
lot
confusing.
going
but-
I'm confused, and
We're
I'm
gonna have a
here.
graphic posted on Twitter and Instagram.
yeah, probably for the
with all
official
the trades,
final picks.
the official final draft, and where the picks came from. We'll have that all visually nice, so you could see.
Visually nice.
Visually nice.
Visually nice.
Well,
Yeah.
it's hard to listen. And
No, I
keep
know. I know.
track.
This is a lot.
It is. I don't even know what's going
Bro,
on.
there's been a fuck ton of trades.
Bro, there's
So
been
if you're
so many,
listening
and they've
on-
all
on
involved
Spotify
me. It
and
feels
me.
like.
Streaming, you'll definitely be able to look it up right now.
We did just trade for a haul of picks. I forgot about that haul of picks I traded.
That's why I'd rather mine, because I have fewer picks, but better picks than his offer.
I mean, I guess.
I did
That-
everything
that
on
is a good
PFF,
point,
too, so I'll have a...
Trunks. Deal.
So that's the trade with the Cincinnati Bengals.
Cincinnati.
So
So the
Bengals.
Cincinnati Bengals trade pick 28, pick 60, and a second round pick in 2024 to the Seattle Seahawks for pick number 19, in which they acquired from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers earlier.
No,
Pick number
pick
20.
number
Pick number
20,
20.
pick number 20.
Pick number 20, my bad.
Which
That
is how many,
was their own.
how many
pick.
deals have we made? 4?
A lot.
A lot.
Oh my
man.
god, bro.
Crazy.
I forgot what picks. I forgot I was on the clock for number 17. Like, that's how many trades I've made.
Okay, so the Cincinnati Bengals are on the board at pick 20.
On the clock.
At pick 20, the
gonna be-
Cincinnati Bengals select
Yep.
Jalen
Yep.
Carter out of Georgia.
My bad. Really pissed about it.
We're
Yo,
hoping
that would be
that
crazy if the Bengals get Jalen Carter.
yeah, his legal issues set aside.
I was gonna take him at 21 with the Chargers, but I don't think the Chargers would take that risk. That's why I said the Cowboys, if any team, is always willing to take that risk, and I knew he wasn't falling to them, so I was like, "Fuck it, let me trade up."
or the Bengals.
With that said,
Well, I'm
that
done.
leaves me with the Los Angeles
You're done?
Chargers, and it's rather tough. There's a couple really, really, really good players on the board still, and especially guys with some serious production. I think in my opinion, Joey Bosa needs an edge rushing mate. We already spoke about some Clemson guys, and I'm going to take a guy that has produced pretty well in college, and that being Miles Murphy, edge out of Clemson. So,
Good pick.
What up, Melf? My boy.
what up, Mel?
What up,
My boy was on the Stairmaster today.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
I have the 22nd overall pick.
I like the Miles Murphy pick to the Chargers.
It's the Baltimore Ravens. I haven't done anything with Lamar Jackson. He's still a Raven,
Yeah.
not a Falcon.
Not a Falcon.
He's gonna need some help.
He is going to need some help.
Sir.
So at receiver, I'm taking Jordan Addison.
Fuck, I was hoping he fell to the Giants.
Da.
I don't even have them.
And that was pick number 22?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, man, because I was going to take Jordan Addison. Pick number 23, because I have pick number 23.
You do indeed.
This is now the Seahawks, by the way.
No.
No.
This
Oh,
is the
this
Packers.
the Packers.
The Seahawks are at
So much
26.
going on.
Open offers. Ooh.
Good.
Oh, man.
Oh man. Not again.
Ooh. Actually. Actually.
I just go.
Actually.
So this is the Packers
Like a horse
pick.
go.
This is the Packers pick at pick 23.
Mhm.
Yes. All right, Ortiz, what you got, buddy? Gonna press you for time.
Melly says,
Deanie Bop,
so
what
he
up, Melly?
bobs. Chris, you're large. Deanie bobs, hold up. Back straps. Tizzle.
My boy.
Love you, man.
My boy.
Love you, man.
brother.
Brooks block party.
What happened?
Yeah. The Bucks game.
Yo, so the first
Give
two parts of
me-
the parlay hit Steph and Tyus Jones.
I'm taking a wide receiver here
Yeah.
out of Boston College. Zay
Zay
Flowers.
Good
Solid.
pick.
I like it for the Packers. You get some weapons with your
It's a
new
great draft for the
new-
Packers so
new
far.
quarterback, Jordan Love. You get some draft capital in the future. So I think it's a solid
And
draft.
now you
Yo.
have Dalton Kincaid and Zay Flowers.
Yo,
to build
Packers.
off of.
You know what to call
So
it.
I'm on
I
the
just got you a shit ton of picks, by the way. Just
I'm on the clock right now. I'm on the clock at pick 24 with the
I'm on the Dycock.
I'm on the clock with pick 24, the Jacksonville Jaguars, and we would love to trade down.
with who?
All right, this is tough. All
Who
right,
has the Eagles at 30?
I do not have 30. You
I have the Eagles.
Oh,
at 30.
Jesus
Any
Christ.
interest,
Of course you do.
any interest in trading up?
You could also offer trades too.
I don't want to
if you
offer
want-
trades.
No, I'm talking
Oh.
about Chris. If he wants to trade.
How about the
down.
Bills at 27? Who has them?
Me.
Do you have any interest in moving up 3 picks?
For what?
Actually,
You heard it goes.
Actually,
No, actually.
never mind. They're behind me.
Yeah, I do have interest in doing that.
we'd give you
You're the Jaguars?
we'd give you pick 24 obviously. Obviously we want your pick 27
Okay.
and
Makes a lot of sense.
Of course.
we'd take your pick 130. Your 5th round pick, I think, this year.
Done.
Done.
Wow.
Wow. You guys got to shake on it.
Yeah.
Shake on it.
So the Jacksonville Jaguars trade pick 24. And in return, they receive pick 27 and pick 130 from the Buffalo Bills. So now the Buffalo Bills are on the clock at pick
You know who
24.
you're taking. Just hand the card in.
I'm taking Brian Branch.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. The Buffalo Bills select Brian Branch.
You know, it's crazy that he fell this far.
Yeah.
He's a baller.
I was thinking about him.
There was
in
no
New
way he was
England.
going to be there at 27.
taking him
I'm
at 26
I'm
with the
so
Dallas
happy
Cowboys.
you hit me up with that call. Because I was going to go in... No, because I was going to go in a different direction. If he was taken, I wasn't going to go out of my way to trade. But if you
Yeah, I
came to me
was-
with that...
I was going to take him at 14 with the Patriots pick, but I just felt like tackle was more important for them. But I'm surprised he fell 10 more picks, so it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I was gonna take him at 26.
Brian Branch
with
is
the
a
Dallas
stud. He could play
Cowboys.
all over the field.
Thanks for the gift, bro. Appreciate you.
He's a baller.
We got a 5th round pick, I think.
It's a good. Yeah, it's a very good pick.
No, I think it was a good trade.
So now the New York Giants are
Now
on the
there's
clock.
a-
That's me.
25.
Yay.
Big issue. Wow. If I'm the Giants here, like as a fan, I'm sorry. It's
As a
who's on the
fan,
clock
where
right
would
now?
you? I am.
As a fan, if this
Where
is
would you
who's-
go?
It's super tough. I like Josh Downs a lot.
Josh
but-
Allen's a good player too.
Wan'Dale Robinson is a bit redundant. I'd love Nolan Smith possibly because he shouldn't have fallen this far, especially because he tested so crazy. The potential there is wild. But I think and Michael Myers, another guy. And what's his name? The other tight end. What's his name? Tested crazy, 6'7". Why am I not?
Will McDonald.
No, the tight end.
What the fuck?
The other tight end. What's his name?
They hate each other, bro.
Luke
That was just
Musgrave?
weird.
No. He's out of he's the other tight end out of Georgia. Oh my god. Why am I blanking?
I don't know, bro.
Come on, bro. Get your knowledge up.
I know I'm trying here, bro.
Get your money up, not your
I'm trying so hard. Let me go to tight end real quick.
funny up.
Darnell Washington.
Yes, Darnell Washington would be a crazy pick here for the Giants as well. But
It's way too early for that.
I don't think so. I think he's gonna go first round, personally.
You know who else is going to go first
But
round?
Osiris Torrance would probably be my pick if I were the Giants.
You know what's fun? You know what's actually really cool? I have that written down right here.
Osiris Torrance?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have Osiris Torrance written down here.
If this is how the board falls, makes the most sense for them. Although a weapon would be fucking amazing,
I know. I think
you don't force it.
Yeah, I think the Giants are going to use their draft capital and trade for weapons more off. I feel like it's better off. You're better off trading for weapons
sign
than
a
drafting
vet.
them. Yeah, you
Sign a
sign
vet.
someone. You trade for people.
Yeah, I agree.
You have the capital to do it. You might as well do it.
For sure. All right. Unfortunately, I'm up next with the Dallas
Well,
Cowboys.
who'd you
No.
take? Who'd you select?
Can
He took
Osiris Torrance?
Okay.
No, I have 26.
You didn't like formally. You got formally in now.
Oh, okay.
But
The New York Giants select Osiris Torrance
Nice.
out of Florida.
Congrats.
Okay, so with the 26th pick, I have the Dallas Cowboys. And if this is how the board's going to fall for the Dallas Cowboys, why not pair up one freakishly athletic edge rusher with another freakishly athletic edge rusher and put Nolan Smith next to Micah Parsons?
One freak with another freak.
So that's what I would do.
That was insane.
I have no room for my feet.
My bad.
It's okay.
So yeah, Nolan Smith, 26th pick. The Dallas Cowboys select Nolan Smith, edge rusher out of Georgia.
What a pick. What a gosh.
So
darn
with the
pick.
27th pick in the 2023 NFL draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars will be selecting. Think this might come as a curveball to some, but it's not a curveball to me. Keely Ringo out of Georgia, pairing up the former teammates. What's his name? What's that guy's name? I was just looking at it. Tyson Campbell and Keely Ringo.
Yeah.
Keely Ringo is my cornerback too. I think he's just phenomenal. I mean, he has the size and all the athletic ability. Man ran a 4.36. He's 6'2", 207, extremely physical, extremely fast. So, he has some technical issues, but I think in the Jacksonville scheme, he's going to be okay with the pass rushers they have helping him out. So
it's the sixth corner taken in the first round.
Is that 6 now?
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
One,
That would probably set a record if there was.
3, 4, 5, 6. Jesus Christ.
That's crazy.
That's how deep this is of a corner draft.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, so who has the 28th pick? That would be the Bengals, correct?
No,
Oh,
it's
you
me. I
Oh, you
traded.
traded. Jesus
Seahawks.
Christ, everyone's trading.
Bengals of Jalen Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah, my GM duties are done. I
Yeah,
moved up everywhere.
Mine too.
Yeah.
For the Seattle Seahawks.
By the way, y'all can still make trades.
I
Just
know.
keep in mind the teams that you have.
We can.
Seattle Seahawks are going to take Will McDonald.
Will McDonald out of.
Shut up, D.
E-I-E-I-O.
Oh,
So now the
What position is Will McDonald?
edge.
the New Orleans Saints are now on the clock.
The New Orleans Saints are now indeed on the clock. And the New Orleans Saints could do a lot with this pick.
They could pick anyone.
They could pick a lot of guys.
They could pick me.
Pick anyone.
Hope they don't pick you.
You know what?
Me. Pick me.
New Orleans Paints. The New Orleans Saints are doing the thing. Bijan Robinson.
Gosh darn it. I was going to take him next pick.
What a thing.
Really?
I was going to take him next
Best
pick. with the
player
Eagles.
available. He shouldn't have fell this far. Generational running back prospect. It's as
The
simple as that.
My idea behind it was the Eagles were going to let Miles Sanders walk
yes.
and then have your running back
But
for the
that's
future.
a team that makes the most sense, I think, because they're so complete in every other
Exactly.
aspect.
Exactly. I think
Saints, it's tough.
If I
just
didn't
think
make
he's
that
the-
trade, I was going to take Bijan Robinson with the Bills, but
I think he's the best player available. I think it's just you can't
No,
let
he
you can't
is.
let a guy like that slip to the second round. So
When I thought I had the Bills, I was going to take him also if he was there.
and honestly, you don't know about the Kamara situation, and he's getting
Yes.
older anyway. And Bijan is that generational of a prospect. So
I agree.
best player available.
For sure.
What a selection.
This is tough.
So tough.
30 with the Eagles.
And we've seen that other running backs could be productive even alongside of Alvin Kamara. So
For sure. Yo, that would be a crazy duo. If
that would be nasty.
if
With
Kamara's on
Derek
the field,
Carr,
man, oh my God.
and you have
with
another year of Olave, you
Hopefully
get Michael Thomas.
comes back.
Bro, come on.
Oh my
That's
God.
nasty.
Stop playing with him.
Stop playing with me,
Stop
man. I got you, Noah. What do they say? Who day? No, that's the Bengals.
Who dat?
Who dat?
Who dat?
Who dat?
Who dat?
You know what? He wasn't drafted, right? Give me Josh Downs for the Eagles.
With the 30th pick in the NFL draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Josh Downs out of the University of North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so real quick, this is the last pick in the draft. Does anyone want to trade up to get a fifth-year option on any player? Is anyone that intriguing to someone?
Fuck you.
Okay.
Um,
Just throwing it out there.
bear with me 1 second.
Honestly, I'm interested in the Detroit Lions
Are
doing
you?
something here.
Are you? I have none of their picks.
I
This is
do.
nice.
I don't know, man. All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
Hold
think I'm
on
gonna do it.
1 second. Nah,
No.
I can't trade. The teams that I would trade up with, I'd already made trades up. We can't trade up again. We already gave up all. The
Yeah,
Panthers
yeah.
gave up too much to trade up again.
Yes, they did. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna keep the pick then. No trade offers. I was considering the Lions trading up for possibly Michael Meyer.
Yeah, I was considering the Panthers doing it, but we just gave up too much to trade up to number 1.
Yeah, I think it'd make a lot of sense for the Lions. I really do. But not gonna do that. The Chiefs keep their pick, and with the 31st overall pick, 2023 NFL Draft, and the final first-round pick, the Kansas City Chiefs select B.J. Ojulari, edge rusher out of LSU. They just released Frank Clark, and I actually think Ojulari is one of the most underrated pure pass rushers in the entire draft. His brother, a giant, Aziz, and he's going to the Chiefs. So that is
And that concludes the first round
That
of
is
the
the
NFL draft.
Let's do the second round now.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
It's loading for me on PFF. I'm gonna go through every single pick in 1 second once it.
Cool.
I wish it would give me the
I have all the picks. I just don't have the
teams.
trades.
trades, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a lot of those. I said a lot.
Yeah, I don't really have all the trades either.
Oh well, I'll
We'll find
go
them.
back and get them.
Well, the draft should have all the trades posted.
No, it doesn't have the full trade. But we'll run down the draft. So with the first pick, the Carolina Panthers move up from pick 9 and select Bryce Young. The Texans stay put at 2 and take C.J. Stroud. The Cardinals take Will Anderson Jr. at 3. At 4, the Colts take Will Levis. At 5, blockbuster of the draft, in my opinion, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers trade up with the Seattle Seahawks and select Anthony Richardson. They get their Tom Brady successor. Very similar play styles. At pick 6, the Detroit
100%,
Lions
bro,
select
same thing.
Christian Gonzalez out of Oregon. At pick 7, the Raiders take Devon Witherspoon. At pick 8, the Falcons take Tyree Wilson, probably the steal of the draft. At pick 9, the Chicago Bears take Peter Skoronski.
Skronsky.
At pick 10, the Eagles select Lucas Van Ness. At pick 11, the Titans take Jackson Smith-Njigba. At pick 12, the Texans take Quentin Johnston. At pick 13, the Pittsburgh Steelers trade up from pick 17 with the Jets.
It was the Jets.
With the Jets for Joey Porter Jr. Pick 14, the Patriots take Paris Johnson Jr. Pick 15, the Vikings take Kalijah Kancey.
Yep.
Pick 16, the Commanders take Deontay Banks. 17, the Packers made a trade. The Packers made a bunch of trades and
Yes.
traded out of 15 to pick 17 and selected Dalton Kincaid out of Utah. Pick 18, the Lions take Brian Breesy. Pick 19, the Seahawks take Cam Smith. At pick 20, the Bengals made a trade with the Seahawks to move up and select Jalen Carter. Pick 21, the Chargers take Miles Murphy. At pick 22, the Ravens take Jordan Addison. At pick 23, from the Vikings, the Green Bay Packers select Zay Flowers. At pick 24, the Bills trade up with the Jaguars and take Brian Branch.
Yep.
Pick 25, the Giants take Osiris Torrance. Pick 26, the Cowboys take Nolan Smith. Pick 27, the Jaguars select Keely Ringo. Pick 28, the Seahawks take Will McDonald. Pick 29, the Saints take
Shocking.
Bijan Robinson. Pick 30, the Eagles select Josh Downs. And pick 31, the Chiefs take B.J. Ojolari. And
Yeah.
that's the draft.
There it is. There it is. Damn.
That
a
took
million
while.
trades.
God
That
damn.
took a long time.
That was fun.
And now
Yeah.
here we are.
We should do that for the NBA.
We probably will. I
We will
think.
at some point, yeah.
We will at some point. So
Eventually.
Once
it'll be
it's
a
like
fun time.
When the
once it's
season's
draft
over,
season.
of course.
yeah, for sure. Once it's draft season, we'll do a mock draft. But yeah, there's our NFL mock draft. And,
Hope you guys enjoyed that.
I do
Yeah.
believe we have a few smaller segments just to close this thing out. Anyone want to start us off with that? With anything they have?
Sure. So while we're in the spirit of drafting, the greatest draft in NFL history, the 2017 NFL draft. Let's redraft it. Let's get it the right way. 2017 NFL draft. We'll do the first 10 picks. No
Okay.
trading picks, obviously.
Yeah, hell no.
Let's just do this real quick. I have the first pick. We're going to go this way.
Okay.
So pull up the draft so you know who's selecting and know who's available.
Chris,
Let
I'm
me
just
know.
going to look at yours. At the computer, at least.
So you're gonna start with you
Yeah,
and go with Ortiz.
yeah.
Okay.
So with the first pick in the 2017 redraft, the Cleveland Browns select, no-brainer, Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay.
The San Francisco 49ers will now select Mr. Myles Garrett.
Wait,
By the way,
you're the Bears, no?
yeah, the Bears are number 2.
Damn, why is this messed up?
The Browns
No,
select,
this thing's okay.
the Browns had first. They
Well,
took Myles Garrett.
Either way, Myles Garrett's going number 2.
No.
But
Well, yeah. It's a redraft. Either way, I mean,
It doesn't matter the teams.
The Bears
It's just 1,
traded
2,
up.
3, 4. It doesn't matter.
That's why, yeah.
yeah. The teams don't matter.
Yeah.
Just say with the first
yeah,
pick, with the
so
second pick.
yeah, number 2.
Myles Garrett.
Cool.
Say the whole thing.
So which team is
It
drafting?
doesn't matter.
Just
what-
say with the second pick.
With the second pick, I'm selecting Myles Garrett.
damn. There are a lot of very good players in this draft. Even going down to the 3rd round, it's just a bunch of studs. Oh my god. Okay. With the 3rd pick in the 2017 NFL draft. Deshaun Watson,
Nice pick.
49ers in this case. That's tough. That's tough.
It's the right pick.
4th pick, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
No team. Just say the number.
This is tough. This is real tough.
Is it?
So we're just essentially ranking the best
Yes.
players.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not.
The team doesn't matter.
It's never that deep.
No.
Never that deep.
I'm gonna take with the 4th pick of the 2017 draft. I'm gonna take Christian McCaffrey.
With the 5th pick in the draft, I'm going to take TJ Watt.
Didn't even realize that one.
With the 6th pick in the 2017 NFL draft, I'm selecting Cooper Kupp.
Yep.
With the 7th overall pick, I am selecting Alvin Kamara.
Damn.
I gotta see who's here. Okay. Oh, all right. With the 8th pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 8th pick in the 2017 NFL draft. Taking George Kittle.
It's a good pick. That was the 7th pick, right?
Yes.
With the 8th pick in the 2017 NFL draft.
No, that was the 8th pick. This is the 9th,
Ninth
pick.
pick. Ninth.
Oh yeah.
With the
yeah,
9th
he's-
pick
he's 10th.
in the 2017 NFL draft. I'm gonna take Marshawn Lattimore.
Nice.
Good take.
Good take.
The 10th
Playing
pick,
basketball.
I'm going to take Tre'Davious White.
Yeah.
Nice. And
Nice.
that's
There it is.
that's the 2017 NFL redraft.
The right way.
It's a loaded draft.
Yeah,
class.
correct.
The best of all time.
Insane.
Like looking at the 3rd
The
round.
boat.
I'm looking at the 3rd round and
The boat.
pick after pick is quality NFL players right now. This is wild.
Whatever happened to Solomon Thomas?
Oh, he was bad. He wasn't good at football. That's what happened.
Derek
All right,
Barnett.
who's next?
Well, I had a segment planned,
Barnett's a
but
player, yeah.
things went awry, as some would say. I couldn't find certain stats to back up certain things, so I come up with a new game. It's name that NFL team. So I'm going to give you guys a random fact, and you guys just have to give me the name of the team. We'll go around. Everyone gets one guess. We'll go around until someone gets it right.
Okay.
First one is, this team hasn't had a QB who's thrown for over 4,000 yards.
The Chicago Bears.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm him.
Oh, we just jump in.
Yeah.
Oh,
and now
shit.
we'll start
Okay.
with Trunks
I thought you
for
said you
this
were
one.
going in a.
I know I was going to go, and then...
So we're
Chris-
not jumping in.
No, I said we're going to go one by
We're
one.
not jumping.
That's what
Yeah.
I said. Yeah. So
And Chris went first.
I was just
Correct.
clarifying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which of these teams hasn't beat... I said which of these teams. Hold on. Which team hasn't beat the Philadelphia Eagles? Trunks, will start with you.
The Steelers.
No.
The New York.
It's not the Steelers.
The New York Jets.
Yes, it actually is the New York Jets.
did you know that?
Yeah.
Okay. I would have guessed the Chargers, honestly, just because.
Okay.
It had to have been an AFC team.
Yeah.
Damn, that was pretty crazy. I got that first one on
I
my
know.
first guess.
Yeah.
I'm him.
Which team hasn't shut out a team since 1991? Sully, we'll start with you.
Arizona Cardinals.
No.
The Tennessee Titans.
No.
The Lions.
No.
The Browns.
No.
Oh my God. Let's see. Team with bad defense.
Some loud scratching. I don't know if we're all thinking that, but
My boy's got sandpaper for a head.
Oh my God. It's just right next to the
Oh, boy
mic,
needs some
too.
head and shoulders.
I'm gonna take. Actually, my hair is good. Do you want to feel it? It's soft.
I'm good.
Thanks. It's I'm gonna go with
Dude, it's not that hard.
Fuck no, it is.
Just gotta
No,
get.
it's
You just
not.
gotta
All
guess.
right,
Jump in there, bro.
all right. I'm going with the Los Angeles Chargers.
No.
Oh my God. All that just
The Buffalo Bills.
No.
the Dolphins.
No.
the Jacksonville Jaguars.
No.
Bro, we're all throwing out teams. Come on.
The Atlanta Falcons.
No. I'll give you guys a hint. Hey, do you guys want a hint, or you guys want to keep going?
I feel like we don't need a hint.
Just keep
Okay.
going.
Oh, we'll keep going then.
The Chiefs.
No.
The Falcons.
Just already said.
The Ravens.
No.
Definitely not the Ravens, Trunks.
You idiot.
Oh
You
no!
Dummy.
imbecile.
You dummy.
I'm going to go with the Oakland Raiders.
No.
This is the Commanders.
Yes.
Wow.
The
I was thinking it had to
Redskins
be-
/ football team / Commanders.
I feel like it had to be like an expansion, like a 90s expansion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is there any more? That's it.
No, that was it.
That's the end. All right.
That's everything?
Anyone else?
Quick little.
No one
makeshift
came up with a
segment.
blind ranking?
I thought
That's sick.
thought y'all
Nice.
All right.
All right.
No,
That's
I
everything?
got one.
Oh, we do. Okay.
I got
sick.
something, yeah. You guys are wild, bro. I love you guys so much. Contributions are sick.
It's adorable.
That's one thing. All right. Guess this NFL wide receiver based on their stats. Actually, let me do that with more energy so I don't get flamed in the comments. Guess this NFL receiver based on their stats. He had 84 receptions, 1,108 yards, 13.2 yards per catch, and 8 touchdowns.
Can I? Wait. Can I guess?
It was guess this
No.
receiver
Oh,
based on
okay.
their
I thought
stats.
we were gonna go in like an order.
I don't give a shit, man. Do it in whatever order you please.
Well, I'm
Didn't
gonna
you
go
change your profile
I'm gonna
picture
go
on Twitter
Chris
like just now?
Chris Olave.
a couple hours ago.
Wow.
Chris Olave?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
How many touchdowns?
8 touchdowns.
Adam Thielen.
No.
I'm going to go Mike Williams.
No.
No.
I mean, you guys could just keep throwing out names. We're not doing any order.
We know.
84, you said?
84.
84 receptions, 1,108 yards, 8 touchdowns,
It's not gonna be Jalen Waddle, is it?
13.2 yards per catch.
Is that
It's not definitely not Jalen Waddle, right?
Is that a guess or
Jalen Waddle is my guess.
no?
Okay, so okay.
Michael Pittman.
Absolutely not.
Deontay Johnson?
No. It's too many touchdowns for him. He didn't have a quarterback.
This is rough. Kenny Pickett might have thrown that many touchdowns on the season.
Yeah, in
it's like 8 games.
in totality.
Steelers might have thrown that many, honestly.
Did Brandon Ayuk find the end zone? Brandon Ayuk.
No.
Brandon
He did have a lot of
Cooks.
touchdowns, but
No.
it wasn't him. Brandon Cooks had a rather underwhelming season.
Amari Cooper.
Nope.
That's a good guess.
CeeDee Lamb.
Nope.
Definitely not him. I think he had 1,500 this season. I'm struggling, bro. I can't
Damn.
even think of one.
Mike Evans.
Nope.
Christian Kirk.
Absolutely correct. It was indeed
Nice.
Christian Kirk.
Good,
Solid.
call,
Good
man.
one,
Good
Mr.
call.
Wang.
Let's get it.
Good call,
You
Dean.
did it.
That's a good one.
That's the end.
With that,
See ya.
That's the end.
follow us. Follow us on all of our socials. In link in the description. Leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all those good things. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please tune in tomorrow morning. We will be live, awake in about probably 12 hours. We're doing 10:30, correct? 10:30 in the morning. So
No.
12 hours from right now.
No. We're doing 9:30 tomorrow.
Oh, we're doing 9:30 tomorrow morning. Sick. Okay, so we'll be live in 11 hours.
Yay.
So yeah, tune in for that. NBA tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. And with